and worked on for like a full semester, and he was like 3 feet taller than me, and his hands, like, I don't know if you've ever seen Space Ghost, but Zorak is amazing. He's like a little praying mantis, and
A
he has really
huge
long
praying
yeah,
mantis.
he's huge, and so like his elbows, like he's like, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
so
know
I
Zorak.
got to stand next to him and like see this thing I made on a computer screen in a virtual reality space. And then I met C. Martin Croker, who voiced Thorak. It was basically my hero as a child. I had to let myself let go of that regret. Because if I had worked with him and grown to really like him and be friends with him and all of these things, he would have died tragically in life.
Just the thought of going out by the way of anaphylactic shock just sounds terrible.
Yeah, especially because that shit is sudden when it happens like that.
We would send emails back and forth.
I mean,
on a lighter note, I know at least about 3 or 4 dudes on the block that look like this.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
I definitely look like that 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
I don't remember what it's from, but like the thing that I just love Zorak for is someone was like, "What?" I was like, "You're angry. Why aren't you moving?" And he's like, "Because we have a low animation budget. Every time I do that, it costs Cartoon Network tons of money."
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cartoon Network now owes me $20.
Yep, a lot more. I've met the guy who voiced Space Ghost very many times, and he is the nicest guy you'll ever meet.
Oh, I bet. But like,
I'm sorry.
Unfortunate.
Started.
I apologize for speaking ill of the dead, but I agree with your decision not to move into a man's home with no coworkers.
I wouldn't have moved into his home. I would have just like moved to an apartment and only worked in one space.
Fucking weird.
Yeah.
It felt weird. Yeah.
I think it just didn't seem that there was just like enough.
I think
I don't want to say infrastructure. They're just like there wasn't enough like safety net for it to be like a great because like you don't know if things could have gone wrong, like just gotten fired, or like things could have gone like and then where are you at that point? You know what I mean? You're like kind of stranded. So
and
yeah,
no money at
all.
all.
Yeah, so it's like for what it's worth, I think you made the smart decision.
How would you even market that? It's like, yeah, it was an internship for this person who was from Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
He still worked for Adult Swim at that time.
Weird. You were right.
Yeah.
I don't think you should have regrets for that. Yeah.
No, I don't. It's like the only regret I have is not like following my dream to become an animator.
That's like me with paleontology.
I just think about so many other things, and this one is not like the catalyst for that. I just think he was a really nice guy, and I'm so sad he had to lose his life that way.
Just like me and my stand-up comedy career, or my dreams to have a stand-up comedy career. I remember the exact reason why I chose not to fucking pursue.
Which is
so. My second stepfather, when I leveled with him that, hey, I think I want to be a stand-up comic, politely put his hand on my shoulder and said, I don't think you're nearly funny enough for that. It's like, oh, sick. All right.
Comedy is comedy is a skill that you refine. I'm so tired of people thinking comedy is just this like inherent thing. No, it's a skill. You get good at it. Listen to any fucking comedian. That's why I fucking comedy is subjective. Fuck you. Listen to a comedian talk about their craft. That shit is hard. And like this is not just like throwing random shit at the wall. I'm so
personally, I feel like both comments can be true at the same time.
You can be good, and there is a level of subjectiveness to it, but like there's so like. And it's like saying like, oh, anything I throw on a paper could be an award-winning piece of art because art is subjective. It's like, yeah, that's true, but you're not gonna throw random stuff. Like someone who's never drawn before, like you're not gonna be like remembered like Picasso, like at any point. Like that is a skill you need to refine.
I guess like the way because like the way I'm seeing it is more like, yeah, there's gonna be a skill set that you're gonna have there, but even if it is like well crafted and well put together, there's just gonna be a group of people that are just gonna be like, eh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true for all art, but again, with all art, it is not this like. There are things that go into good comedy, regardless of what you find funny.
Absolutely. I'd say that most people who see high profile comics are seeing them off of like an HBO special or a Netflix show, and you could guarantee that's like the 12th iteration of that joke.
Yep.
So
They
yeah.
behind the scenes, these comics like work and they refine these bits, and they're proud of them, and I understand why they're proud of them, because it's like this is not something that you just like. I saw people who genuinely thought that these stand-up comics, even the famous ones, were literally dudes that you would just pay money to go on a stage and improvise, and that was it.
Yeah.
And like, so,
Be
it's like,
funny.
and there are improv comedy shows, but it's like these are written out bits, and like I remember one of them that like really got me was always like, and like is like the big peek behind the curtain is Bo Burnham is like, my shows are very planned, very scripted, down to the gesture, and does a finger gun and a sound effect plays, so it's like it is down to like the very gesture.
Woo. All right. Let's play some D&D. Let's make this shit happen.
Also, I just noticed there's someone else here with us.
Aldo?
Aldo.
Have you
Hey,
met
Aldo.
Aldo?
No.
Hey, Aldo.
I think Aldo sat in on our games before.
I've only ever seen the icon pop up.
Aldo, do you know
Hello.
Moved again.
do you
They like
know
where you are.
what's his name?
Take your time.
Do you know the himbo god of strength
What, Crimsonsworth?
from TikTok?
Carlson?
Yeah. Do you know
Yeah.
him?
Fuck.
Do you follow him?
Way back when he wrecked his car, I donated some cash to him.
Oh, that's really kind. He's your himbo god of strength on Wednesday.
No way!
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I reached out to him.
He did that big series on him trying to get to California. for
Oh.
Bitcoin. I've been following that. It was freaking awesome. He did so many streams.
Fucking cool, dude. You guys should follow him if you get the chance to. He plays this character. He's got a flurry of them, but one of them he plays on TikTok. It's this character who's like a god, but it's just all about positivity and working out, and it's just really fucking cool. And doesn't really get like the high magic shit, but it's like still down for the vibes. Great.
His fighting
I wanna tell a
characters are
joke.
awesome.
You want to tell a joke?
Yes, and then we can start.
Okay.
So, what does the vegan vampire say when he sees blood?
No, thank you.
Blood.
No thanks, I'm off this stuff.
What does the vegan Venus flytrap say when it sees blood?
What does the vegan Venus flytrap say?
Why?
Chlorophyll.
I'm like on the edge of my seat over here. Oh,
That
I say edge.
jokes. Let's go.
I say edge of my seat. I'm sitting on a bed.
I'm on a chair.
For bed.
My bed's over there. That's my new bed.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought the punchline.
I'm so sad. There's no Spider-Man picture on that wall yet.
Yet.
We can Photoshop it in.
Spider-Man.
It's still at my mom's house, so I'm probably gonna go get that over the weekend.
This is actually Sailor.
There's a Sailor Scout back there? Can't see it. It's too far. Alright. Well, last time we played a Waterdeep Dragonheist, party had been deep underground in the Vault of Dragons looking for the giant pile of gold, and it was found. And now you guys can take it out, and it's going to be awesome. But we had a evil wizard show up and start casting terrible magics like Fingers of Deaths and Disintegrations, and we have one of our party members went dead. It was live, and it was very sad.
Boy, I'd say.
Right?
Yeah, so that sucks, and then a bunch of drow showed up with guns and said, "Hey, I'll help your friend out. No problem. If you help us slay the dragon that's keeping the hoard of gold." And really quickly, the party went, "If it's gonna save lives, sure." And then on the other, and as like a fourth person, Deadpool aside, just went straight to the camera. We're like, "There's no way we're gonna fight a dragon."
It hard cuts to a group huddle.
For about 5 seconds, we were like, maybe we should. And then I'm gonna jump right in and hit Jonesy with my cane on the back of his head. And I'm gonna go, "You have the spell, use it, you buffoon."
Oh, right. And pull out my book and I start writing down the the chemical equations for salt and copper for the spell Gentle Repose.
Oh, okay.
That extends the timer countdown
I
on
think
things
it's
like
like 10
Revivify.
days.
10 days.
Yeah.
So, and she died not that long ago. So
Seconds
we have
ago.
5 minutes
Yep.
ago.
So we have 10 days to cast Revivify on her, which is significantly cheaper than all of the other resurrection magic in the game. So,
Okay. Cool. So that is where we are at. Excellent. Well then.
is this where we just say, no, we're not going to fight the dragon? We have 10 days to take her to a cleric. I'm asking the rest of the party, is this the plan we want to do? Because
Yeah.
I don't want to fight that dragon. Aside from the fact that Sir Paul was pretty chill with that dragon. You know, like we were vibing over Bahamut. We were getting along. I don't want to kill him, like, for any reason. Second reason I don't want to kill him, I don't think we can. So I'm in favor. We would need, 300 gold to cast Revivify and then find a cleric. You're going to tell me we can't find that with the thousands of gold we now have in Waterdeep? Because we were able to carry each 1,000 per person, so that's like, just with that alone, that's what we're looking at here.
You know what?
I'm listening, Joe.
My vote is, you know what? They can go handle it. They can go try to kill a dragon if they want. I want no part of that.
Said I don't. I don't want to take the life of an innocent side that helped us. Well, I can't really say how innocent he is, considering who he's working for, but still.
He looked like he was under some kind of charm magic, funnily enough.
I don't think my love would be very happy with that. I've heard that we killed him anyway. So
Yeah, quite unfortunately, I was going to say that as well, that even if we do put the dragon on the table, we would have to consider what we thought her wishes would have been.
I want to end up like Icarus.
So, I think I'm going to turn to Jarl or Jarl. Is the J silent?
I hit the J hard.
Okay. So I'm going to turn to Jarl Axe, and I'm going to say, I can't stop you from doing anything. I don't necessarily agree to your plans, but even if I did, quite unfortunately, we have no means to battle a dragon after that battle and the getting into this tomb. We are going to have to, unfortunately, seek our own means of resurrection for our friend.
I feel like he's about to look at us and say from the side of his mouth, "Pussies," and then walk away.
Bye, Aldo.
Bye, Aldo.
Goodbye, Aldo. I hardly hear you.
I'm kind of holding my breath because I don't know how well I expect this guy not to backstab us. So
Raymond is just going to have his hand on his holster just in case things go sideways. He knows he won't win, but he's going to go down swinging if he has to.
Yeah. Well, Jarlaxle, after hearing that, is going to say, well, we've got to get that gold back. So,
Back?
yes, the fine citizens of Waterdeep deserve their hard-earned dragons returned to them.
I'm casting insight. I want to know if this guy's legit on giving it back to the citizens of Waterdeep.
Go for it.
I got a 9.
May I also try? Jonesy doesn't want to like steal from actual. Well, honestly, we all know this money isn't really.
This money definitely isn't Neverember's, not legitimately at least.
Yeah.
No rich person gets this much money like that.
Jarlaxle's claim is that he would like to return
Correct.
the gold back to the people of Waterdeep, not to
His
Neverember.
ass is not returning that.
Jonesy got an 18 on his insight.
Is that all the insights? Anyone else putting some insights on the board?
Yeah, sure,
Raymond.
why not?
I'll say Raymond, give us a hand.
In just a moment here.
Picks the bites like that hand so cheap.
Hey, she won't decay for the next 10 days, by the way. So
Just means I need the boogie is all.
gentle repose stops any. Basically, you just damn, dude.
Hey, can I have advantage?
You don't need it.
No, come
What
on,
do you
guys.
roll?
Take advantage. Just for this one bit.
Oh
Come
shit!
It doesn't pass anyway, even with the advantage.
What about together?
on.
We all did it together.
Apes together strong.
Party insight doesn't really make sense.
Says you.
Yeah,
Says you.
says me.
Says you.
Correct. I did says.
It's only the
you.
DM.
All
You know
right.
what? I don't have to take this. I'm going for a walk, and a lot of people are going to end up dead.
Do you really go for a walk?
No.
Okay. All right. Don't go super fast. It could hurt.
Yeah, that might cause a UTI. Don't do that.
Shut up! I'm just trying to be courteous.
Don't be courteous at the sake of your health.
Oh my god!
Not at the sake of your health. Okay.
How are you going to distribute this gold to the people of Waterdeep?
We have the means to do so.
Which are
Which are pretty well means. I don't understand why it is you're asking these questions.
want to be thorough.
Maybe. Should we just ask if we can take some enough for us to actually revive our friend?
You will not need to revive your friend through the means of gold. I can help. I have my own clerics. We can have them sent here and bring your friend back right here on the spot. It's not a worry you need to concern yourself with when it comes to gold. And I'm certain this veritable dungeon is full of treasures, and you have absconded with some of them. So you must be quite wealthy at this point anyway. But my poor beleaguered citizens of Waterdeep need their money back from these selfish nobles.
Freaking in debt.
Out of character, I don't trust anyone from House Banray off the top, on the outset.
I just don't trust him off principle because I feel like he's being a POS and keeping something from the rest of the group, from us at the very least.
Sir Call, go ahead and roll history on that. I comment there.
Come on,
Bro.
it was about to be an 18 too.
Jeez.
Okay. But you're saying you know Jarlaxle Bainray. Like Sir Call would know who this character is, maybe?
I don't even know who Jarl Axel is, so I don't know if I would know him. House Banray, I'm almost certain of, because that's very, very radiation kind of like knowledge throughout the world. Like Banray is one of the biggest house in Menzo Baranzan, if I'm not mistaken.
Once upon a time, no longer is the case.
Oh, not anymore.
No, man. Okay, I'm giving you too much, but so Jarl Axel uses the last name Banray as kind of a joke.
Oh, that's funny.
Jarl Axel is male. And if you know anything about Drow society,
He
men
should
have no
not this much power. Yeah.
and he actually has above and beyond the power of any house of Menzo Branson because he broke away from them and created his own military group, his own like bounty hunter group.
I
So
was gonna say, for what it's worth, real quick, slight correction: some males have power, but it's very specific, like wizards and priests and the like, and he's clearly not one of those. So
yeah, and even then,
Well,
like low level,
yeah, they're
Low,
still
yeah.
very low in society.
yeah. So
Yeah.
he's not a part of society at all. He's completely severed himself
What-
from the
What
society.
color are his eyes?
I'm certain it's like a generic color. I'm certain it's like brown.
Don't trust him.
So he's not Lothsworn.
No, he doesn't
He's
like Lolth at
Celendron.
all. He thinks Lolth is trash.
Okay, so
He's a
He's a complete rebel, and he flies against all the things that Drow society loves. He's a male who's successful, and that's very frustrating. And he
can
doesn't
I
live in like Drow society in a Drow city at all.
can I history check to see if I can get closer to a well, I want to know if he has like a Robin Hood reputation. Can I history check to see if I know of that?
He does. That's kind of the case. He definitely has a sort of stick it to the man,
Well,
kind of usurp the status quo.
There's very one specific line of Robin Hood nature that comes to my mind that I'm asking about, which is the famous steal from the poor or steal from the rich, give to the poor.
It's not so much give to the poor. It's more just steal from the rich.
I don't know if we can, because I don't want to trust this guy and then have all of the gold just disappear into his fucking mercenary
Coffers.
group. At the same time, I don't think we have the capacity to kill a dragon. Even if we did, I don't want to fight one, especially not this one, just on a moral principle. God. Raymond, why did you have to be a gunslinger?
I just want to do something different.
I know it's not your fault.
Oh, you're gonna tell me next to move on from the crash? It was years ago.
It was years ago. Move on from the gun, Raymond. You were cleaning it years ago.
You didn't mean to shoot yourself, Raymond.
Reminds me of the last thing my
Sir-
father ever told me.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sir Cole's last words to Raymond. Are you sure the safety's on?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, what is everyone else thinking? Because I'm very.
I'm kind of stuck thinking like
Yeah.
I don't remember. Oh, sorry.
Unmute.
I'm dead. I can't talk.
Sure you can. Sure you can. It's a game. We don't give a shit.
I think we just need to get the fuck out of here.
He's not letting you go.
Mm,
He's not letting you go empty-handed. He wants you to get him that gold.
Oh, he's
Jarl
volunteering
Axel
us.
Does
Jarl Axel wants you to get him that gold.
give him the fucking gold and get me out of.
Yeah, so go kill that dragon and get that gold.
Can't we just give him? Oh, how much? Oh, can't just pay him.
The 500,000 gold.
All right.
All right.
Get your clerics. Revive our friend. We'll head in. Do you want us to kill the dragon, or are we helping you kill the dragon?
For me personally, I would love that dragon staff.
Right.
Yes. So, are you saying you would like help?
You're not letting us leave, so I mean, you're not really giving us much.
Asking him for help?
Well, that's his original offer: is he'll revive live, and but we have to help him get that dragon staff and give him the money.
I wish Lythe wasn't the one who died because Lythe has revival.
Oh, that makes my
That's so
fucking guilt
rough.
better.
I mean, if he's not letting us go, I have a plan.
I
I have a plan.
Is Lythe still in the spell that Jonesy cast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gentle repose lasts for 10 days. Yes.
Okay, so are we just leaving her body here?
The idea was to take your body to a cleric to get you brought back up, or to get this guy to get his clerics to bring you back up.
Oh,
But Jarlaxle doesn't seem to be letting us leave. So, I have an idea.
What's that?
Let's not discuss it in front of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying out loud that I have an idea because I don't want to risk Jarlaxle getting wise to it, and I don't want to. And I feel like then it would be like too unfair to tell everyone else what the deal is. So, I'm just gonna.
Just to give you like a strong level of context, Jarlaxle is like a oak build.
Oh no.
Oh,
what
I
does
know
that
what
mean?
that means.
And
I know what
That's
that means.
Joe's character is like a high stealth, like skill monkey character who can do a lot of skill proficiencies very well, very easily.
Mhm.
So being
That is,
quiet
like, the
is
worst
hard.
thing to hear.
Also, I'm sorry. This guy like comes from like greater like on the meta level. This guy comes from greater D&D lore. We like this is going to be a hard fight if we fight him here. I say we take his help. We ask for full heals on the party because he says he can bring clerics down. Correct?
Yeah, he's claimed that there's someone in his retinue who can come in and heal.
Wait,
Yeah.
so we're gonna have to fight him?
No. I'm saying we're not going to brute force our way away from this guy.
Okay. I just mean
Basically, when it comes to any kind of negotiations against this dude, we should keep in our head that he's very, very dangerous and he's got a lot of things that he can do.
Okay.
So
I want to come back. And I want you guys to agree so I can be back.
yeah, I'm kind of putting my foot down, bringing the clerics.
yeah.
We'll help you out.
Okay, so gonna bring a
Can't do this
cleric
alone.
in. Hit the revivify on live. Live, you have your breath brought back into your body, and you can feel energized and full of warmth. It rushes in. You can feel your blood in your veins pump, and you can get up off of the ground. If anybody's hit points are below maximum, go ahead and fill back up to max. And if you
Yeehaw.
have lost any spell slots, please refill those back to cap as well.
Can I get my drip?
I would just say any kind of long rest. Basically, can we all get the effects of a long rest?
Yes.
Because fighters and stuff have other effects. Okay.
Yes, any kind of action surges or second winds, just refill those back up. Spell slots, class features, fill them back up. Wild magic surges, wild shapes, all of it.
Bro, I
I
got
would
healed
say
so
that
hard
I
I got
don't
ammo
think
back.
I would be like on the ground for most of that time, like while waiting for the cleric. No.
Yeah.
John,
At least the tears stop flowing at this point. Damn.
You act like you've never seen a loved one die in battle before.
I've seen a loved one die. Not in battle.
It doesn't get any better every time it happens.
Oh, wait, you're a human. You probably haven't seen a loved one die in battle.
I've seen a loved one die, but
Not in battle.
Mm,
I mean,
not saying-
technically, you just did not too long ago.
That's what he's saying, that he's never seen it until this moment.
Yeah. No, I've seen a loved one die because of me, but not because of battle.
Live reaches out and takes Jonesy's hand, redirects his face to look into her eyes, and she says, "I'm not dead."
He pulls her in like it's the tightest hug ever, and he just says, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't have done anything. I couldn't help you. I couldn't protect you."
And she re-centers him, and she just again just like holds his face and looks him in the eye and says, you will never see me dying. Promise. But we have together.
Says, "You're right. I probably will never see you die on account that you live a longer life than I can."
Don't count yourself out. You are a wizard.
I didn't hear the last part that that Suzanne said because like the it just kind of cut out a bit.
Oh, like when she was holding Jonesy, and like making him look at her, she said, "You will never have to see me die again."
Oh, he says he promised. The most
promise.
intimate book club ever.
Yeah, and she says, "I promise."
All right, so we have to figure a way out of this because there's no way in fucking hell we can just kill that dragon. I shit. He's trying to whisper that, but I also remember you guys just said that this dude is like crazy with his skills or whatnot.
Yeah, it's hard to say anything without him eavesdropping.
Uh,
I
oh,
would
well,
just like to point out, Jonesy, in this entire interaction you've had after the death of the Manshoons, you have had a fleet of books flapping about you. This entire time, this swarm of encyclopedia have kind of adhered to the space that you're about
You nerd.
in like a familiar kind of connection.
oh, familiar.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, like a familiar, not that this is a familiar thing before, right?
Correct. Like
Okay.
like a pet.
Okay.
you know what? I think Raymond's gonna actually ask y'all Axe over here a question.
Yes.
I'm not gonna try to phrase this in character because I genuinely can't think of a good way to phrase it. Why do they have interest in him of all people?
You seemed like you would be good with a gun. I have a
You know,
keen eye for someone with a good gun handle.
You know what? I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't that. All right.
Well, at least we know which one he kept.
You take weapons from children. I feel like I could trust you.
Oh,
No, yeah,
lol.
Says, is this swarm of papers yours? Jonesy's trying to be careful not to get a paper cut.
To Jarl Axel, just gonna look at the books and go, sentient books. No, not my style. However, I imagine you must have beholden yourself to them or their summoner at some point.
Is there something I can roll to try to figure that? Because I don't remember summoning a familiar, and I don't remember if this guy had summoned it earlier before. Monsoons or what was his name?
Manshoon? Yeah,
Manshoon.
maybe you roll Arcana and
Uh,
you can kind of trace the origin of this spell.
Okay. Come on! Ah!
What is going on tonight?
Somehow, Jonesy, you've joined a book club, but you don't remember signing up for it.
Oh yeah, him and Lythe are in one.
Yeah. So these books are about you. You can't tell. But I think logic would be able to pursue that it must be from a relationship that you've built in Waterdeep.
I'd very much like to point out, Raymond knows the two of them are in a relationship. He's just like saying they're in a book club because it sounds funny to him.
Goku ass.
Swarm. Oh, wait, so the book manifests. Wait, so this thing manifests itself because of the relationship between Lythe and Jonesy?
No. There's
It's a faction
specifically from Jonesy. You had built a relationship with one of the faction leaders in Waterdeep, and as a reward for that, this swarm of books has been summoned to aid you in battle.
Oh, dope.
What can I ask? What was the roll that Jonesy made? Like the Arcana roll? What was it? Like a check or
Try
anything?
to, yeah, the Arcana roll, which was a natural one, was to try and find the source of the magic, like who had cast it. But can't tell.
Also, I'd forgotten to ask, just because everyone else got faction stuff. When we did our thing with Floon, and I had sent off the letter, was I supposed to raise my rep with the Greyhands? Because I had finished that with Floon.
Are you supposed to raid? Yes, you are. Yep.
So I have rep 3 with the Greyhands.
You know, it's very funny to me that we all got a reputation amongst our dedicated factions. I had to fail upwards to get mine.
It's really funny that Sir Call has been in the city the longest by far, except maybe Lithe because I don't actually know how old she is. She's an elf. Also, not going to ask. And nobody came to help him during the fight.
When Sir
Okay,
Call asks about the Greyhands, right? Do you say that to me as a DM, or do you speak this out loud?
Oh, DM.
Okay.
I don't see a reason for him to bring up the Greyhands right now.
Yeah, no, what I mean is, like, are you speaking out loud your thought process? That's what I was wondering.
I don't think he would, because I don't think. I know I failed the insight roll. I think he would assume Jarl Axe has bad intentions here. I don't think, like, he's been investigating people who've been able to evade him, and I think if he can't get a read on you, he's not going to trust you. Like, he's going to assume it's bad, kind of idea. You know what I mean? So, you know, dealing with this guy, like, hearing about, like, being a mercenary guy, and he sticks it to the man, which is nice. But also, like, he was fucking around with Xanathar and that stuff, like the stuff we had seen beforehand with, like, all the gifts he gave to Rayman. Like, this does not come off clean. I don't trust this guy even a little bit. So maybe I'm wrong. You know, like, maybe I have a complete misread on the guy. I genuinely don't know, because, like I said, I don't. The most information I know is in Idle Champions, Jarl Axe is one of my worst champions. That's all I know.
The coin flip morality.
He kind of sucks in this game, I'm not going to lie.
If so, Lithe is brought back. Jonesy and Lithe are rekindling, I suppose. Sir Call is thinking about what the situation is with the Greyhands. Raymond, you got your question off from Draw Axel about why you. Rainier Neverember sees all of these things going on.
Forgot about that he was here with us. Holy shit.
And he's looking about. He sees Jarl Axel and introduces himself and goes,
He's gonna say it again. Someone stop him!
He sees him and he puts a hand out and he goes, "Hello, my name is Rainier Neverember, and my father owns this vault."
Under my breath, I'm just going to say, you fucking idiot.
Oh, he's about to get shot. He's about to get shot.
Please don't get hurt.
Jarl Axel looks at Rainier and goes, "Good for you, kid. Good for you."
He hit him with the splendid.
How
I
nice.
want to pat him on the shoulder, on the back, and I'm going to lean into him and I'm going to say, you're incredibly bad at keeping yourself safe. You know that?
I am well equipped.
No talking!
Shut up!
You can't see it, but his hand is like, no! I'm dealing with you.
I like the idea of Circle just like shutting Rainier's lips and being like, shh.
Shut up. I've had enough of you children.
Enough.
All right, let's go kill a
His
dragon.
accent, like he's so tired and stressed right now. Like his accent is like barely showing up in his voice.
Oh, that's so funny.
The only thing Raymond can rely on are his teammates and his gun right now. He is not having a great time.
I wonder, does anyone notice that his accent has just completely faded during the time in the vault?
Fully.
Buddy, that is the least of our concerns right now.
Whose accent?
Sir calls.
Raymond, can I get a stealth roll from you?
Oh, hell.
I mean, he's an old man. It's hard keeping up, like the fake old man appearances.
I am very concerned on why you're having me roll a stealth roll, but on the grounds that you're the GM and told me to, I kind of have to, so here, have this.
What up? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
What's with the nat
Holy
one?
hell.
Not one
Because
day,
you told me
everybody.
to.
So you had said that you were kind of hovering your weapons. Oh, by the way, I think bad news broke during the session, right? Yeah. So that's repaired. You had enough time. You had enough time to repair that sucker. Yeah. So you were just kind of hovering your weapons. The 3 drow gunslingers see that and they do the same.
The unfortunate part is that bad news, I think, actually has a lower damage output than just his on average than just using his pistol.
It's crazy. The bad news is so unreal.
It's because bad news can only fire once per turn, whereas the pepper box can fire twice a turn for 3 turns straight.
Or 4 times in 1 turn with action surge.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew, how do I save this before I let off a fireball randomly? I want to see if this does anything. Let me stop.
Save?
Wait, hey.
What?
Like, how do I save this?
You buddy, there's no quick save button.
Nonsense, watch.
Well, yeah,
Andrew,
You have 24 slots. Just don't do your main slate.
There's a quick save, quick load. Andrew, if I send you $50 via PayPal, will this just go away?
God damn it.
Hey, it's not 20. I up the number this time.
Let's get our plan going, because I might actually lose my mind if we spend one more day not in Chains of Asmodeus.
They're not drawing on you, so you can go ahead. All right. So let's get a marching order.
Raymond is only doing this because he is very strong. Oh, green!
I'll go in front.
Sir call.
Now, I will ask Jarl Axel, do you want us to go get that staff for you, or are you going to help us with this?
Oh,
We will do either or.
I absolutely have things that I need to take care of, so I will lend you the aid of one of my gunslingers.
Sounds good.
Bro skimps out, says it's Raymond, and leaves.
Okay.
Can I?
Sort of
I
around.
want to do two rolls here. Insight to see if he's telling the truth about I'm gonna go leave, and perception because I want to see if he's trying to just hide out. Do I perceive him kind of moving more so that he stays camped out near the entrance of the vault?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So first insight.
Don't be like me. Don't roll.
I can't roll for 2 weeks now, and this is stressing me out.
I think I just realized where the books came from. Sorry.
It's infectious.
Oh my god!
Is it Rishal?
What is going on?
Anyone else who wants to roll can also roll.
All right, give me a second. I'm gluing something.
Am I rolling?
From
That might see
Rishal.
me.
What did I roll?
So it was Rishal?
It makes the most sense to you that it would be from Rishal.
Yeah.
Your friendly book.
Oh, the Emerald Grove.
Are we
So I'm rolling what?
perception
Perception,
or
insight?
Insight and perception. Insight to see if he's telling the truth. Perception if we might physically see him going someplace to hide.
This is crazy. I have a 17 for my passive, but actively checking, it's a +2. So I'm gonna use my insight.
I don't know if that will get me anything, but I got a 20.
Got a dirty 22. I mean, dirty 20 as well.
These insight rolls are probably not going to be it, but
We tried.
the perception rolls might help us.
Perception 18.
You do kind of question why, if Jarl Axel is so powerful with all these drow gunslingers and all these abilities, why is he sending a new group of adventurers into battle to fight a dragon?
Probably because we're fodder.
I think Raymond kinda is right, where if you guys are a distraction, he'll be able to sneak in and steal what he needs to steal.
Yeah, I think we might be either a loose end or a distraction.
Either way, not good for us.
I mean, we live in a world where those two things can be the same thing at once.
True.
Be true at the same time. My bad.
That doesn't make me feel better. As a
Not
matter of
supposed
fact,
to.
that makes things worse.
I mean, don't pigeonhole us.
But we're gonna move out to we're gonna head to the vault, I think.
Rainier is gonna also take the lead on this one. Never fear. Rainier is here.
Uh,
You are like the last thing I'm worried about right now.
Okay.
and then we jump.
Deploy the swarm of Morts! Bring forth the Union!
The Union of Morts. That's what a group of Morts is called, a union.
They
Okay.
unionize. They have insurance now.
So I
Okay.
moved everybody's token over to the vault. I want to give you guys a moment. If there anything you want to do before you speak with our dwarven friend.
Raymond's gonna put his hand on both Life and Jonesy's shoulder. If things go sour, run.
I am going to turn to the group and I'm going to say, I've talked with him. I kind of built that rapport with him. Let me take the lead on this.
Yes.
I ain't got no one left. You guys have each other. Get going.
Art
Things go
on
bad.
Varrock.
Get out of here.
It's just funny because like Jonesy kind of like chuckles too. It's like, after the funniest thing there, I was going to say the same thing to both of you.
I
ain't
have
won
a
any-
clarifying question.
Okay.
Okay, so we have decided that resistance I can only use as a reaction to somebody else's spell.
Resistance? If they're in touch, yes.
Well, is it
So
only as a reaction or can she cast it preemptively? I
Like,
think is
can
what
I
she's
just, like,
asking.
cast?
Oh, you can do it the regular way and cast it now.
And if I do that, can I also cast something else?
It depends on what you're casting.
I would like to choose between the two.
You have to remember
If you
that
were to choose between the two, one would drop.
Yeah, those are concentrations, so
they would only last like a minute anyways, which I think technically would be more useful in combat. Or
yeah, I would definitely wait, especially on Aura of Resistance. You can preemptively cast. That's a cantrip. You don't have to worry about that, and like an unexpected save. Aura of Vitality, you're definitely going to want to wait till someone gets hit before you cast that.
Okay, so I would like to again, Lithe reaches out and just recenters Jonesy, make sure that like she's focused on her, and she's like, "I promise, I will not be in front of you again." And as she's like kind of like saying that, she's probably being sweet. I don't know. I can't describe it because I'm asexual, but I think it's happening. And as she's doing all of those things, she like casts resistance on.
Okay. I think your mic was cutting off a few times, but you
I'm
definitely
sorry.
said that you promised that you won't die in front of Jonesy
Yeah.
again.
And I was like trying to be sweet, and I couldn't figure it out because of my human being self, but resistance on Jonesy.
So you cast resistance on Jonesy, and then the energy of that promise kind of builds a shield around Jonesy, and Jonesy is going to be resistant to what do you choose? It's just target roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of your choice. Okay.
Basically, the next saving throw he has to make.
Because he just says to her with his like forehead pressed, like just like up against hers, just saying, "You are my everything in my world. You make me feel stronger every day when I'm around you."
And she says, "You make me feel strong."
Takes her hand and gets ready to follow whoever's leading the walk down the stairs. That's Sir Cole, right?
Yeah,
I
Sir
think
Cole, who's
Sir
like,
Cole wanted to have a one-to-one, a heart-to-heart.
yes.
Before Sir Cole leaves, but just after Jonesy and Life have their little heart to heart, Raven's gonna look over like as a little side glance and fully turn his head after a moment and looks Sir Cole. Looks back to those two. Jonesy and Life looks back to Sir Cole. I ain't gonna kiss you.
I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder, and for that I thank you.
Oh.
Any chance I get to make that reference to the first Avenger, I will.
I fucking love that movie.
I ain't gonna kiss
Don't
you.
look at me. I ain't gonna kiss you.
Let's go. Raymond, roll an animal handling check.
Oh dear lord.
What the fuck?
What am I doing? Help! Help! The GM's making me roll things again. Help! Help me! One, take it or leave it.
It's like our fourth one tonight, dude. Like,
Two
oh
of them
my
are from
god.
Let me see if I can turn off my noise suppressor for this one.
Help! Help! Oh my Arceus!
Help!
So-
Help. The GM's making me
You-
roll things. The gun is behind the table. He has it to the back of my head.
You say to Sir Call, I ain't gonna kiss you, and you hear on the ground a little farther behind you a bit of a
No.
What the fuck?
Hello, Sir Mort.
yeah, that's Mort. He's just like, there's nothing wrong with a little smooch between friends.
I was gonna say, Mort does his little thing. Can I hold out my hand? Will he get on it?
That's up to Jonesy.
I ain't kissing you neither.
If I hold up my hand, does Mort get on it?
Yeah.
I give him a little smooch on the head.
Mort has inspiration.
Hey!
Let's go, Mort.
I'm gonna just like gently place him on Jonesy's shoulder.
Oh wow.
Look at us. Look at us. We really did it. We really got here.
Who would have thought? Not me.
Not
me. It only took losing 3 party members and having 2 of them come back, but we somehow got here.
True. If everyone's all right, I'm gonna proceed down to Baroque Clanghammer.
I'm at the edge of my fucking wits, man.
Barrack. All right. I'm gonna
No.
grab Sir Cole.
Hey, we did watch Leah die.
Yeah.
We also watched Jonesy. We also watched Icarus die.
Yeah.
This campaign has had a 50% mortality rate.
Don't worry. You signed up for a roleplay campaign.
Also, Jotani was forced out of the city.
What am I like? What role am I playing? The victim?
That's what I'm saying.
No, you're playing the final girl, brother. You're still alive.
Love the callback.
Hey, I'm
I was
still
gonna
alive,
say,
too.
I think you and Raymond are the only Jonesy and Raymond are the only members of the original party who have not died.
Died, left for some other reason.
Oh
Died or left, I should say.
I would say, like, Blythe had no choice in the matter. The dice just picked somebody with under 100 hit points.
I don't think Aaliyah had any choice in the matter either.
No, Aaliyah got ganged.
Yeah,
He was definitely... All right.
I wasn't there for it, but I assume she didn't have a choice.
Oh, no, she got jumped is what it was. Like, she put herself in a position, and then the AC
And
hit
then-
points didn't
yep.
hold. Yeah, it was a knockdown, drag-out fight. Circle, you turn the corner. Clang is just hanging out, doing what he said he was going to do, and is tidying up because he felt bad. You guys showed up earlier, and it was a mess. So Clanghammer over here trying to tidy up as best as possible for your return, and you showed up basically immediately. It's been like 5 minutes.
Oh, you're back already.
No, I did say, let me have a word with him. Is the other guy? Did he follow us or no? No one followed us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head up to him, and I'm going to say, Sir Clanghammer.
Oh no, too soon. It's got to take me like at least 3 or 4 days.
Not to worry, friend. I am not here for more gold. Not yet. Unfortunately, I believe the bandits are already at our door. Um, are you aware of a man known as Jarl Axel?
Oh, yes.
And
Yes, that dangerous individual has
he
been
has cornered
trying.
us outside
No.
the gate.
How many dragons has he brought?
I didn't see any. I saw 3 gunslingers with him,
Good, good.
but he helped us in a fight against the wizard Manchun, a man who, as far as I'm aware, has had a profile in the city, but no one took him seriously. He cornered us outside the gate. Jarl Axel helped as he had been providing one of our allies with equipment, and now Jarl Axel wants us to take that staff, and he claims he wants to distribute the money here among the people of Waterdeep. But I have not been getting a great read on the man. I don't trust him.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Oh no.
Do I have any kind of advantage on this, or?
You're friends, right? Would you say
Yeah.
you're friends? Okay, yeah. Only took 5 minutes to make friends. Quick friends.
The will of Bosnia compels me.
The Will of Bosnia?
Let's go, Bosnia.
Mahamnia.
So, Barrack responds. He looks at you with a sympathetic look and goes, "He cannot have this staff. I do not keep it selfishly. It is protecting this city."
From what?
There is a reason Waterdeep doesn't have dragons anymore. And it is this staff that protects the entirety of the city from dragon invasions. If
And if he were to have the staff, he would have a gun to the back of the entire city.
Yes.
Or I should say, a blade to the city's whole throat. I should say we should also keep vigilant because I do believe he was making his way here separately, perhaps to steal from out from under our noses. I'd rather he not get the fortune. I'd rather not see what a man like that does with that, but now that you've informed me of that staff, quite obvious what we can and can't allow to happen.
On behalf of the first Archmage of Waterdeep, Agaheron, I stand against
Heard of that name?
callback. Agaheron he's got a lot of statues.
I think he made
Upstairs.
the sword that I was the thing that I took from Floon. I think I remember reading he made that.
Yeah. First Archmage of Waterdeep, pretty big deal, lived a very long life. And is the original Black Staff.
Oh damn.
Yeah. And Barrack Clanghammer is going to say that he is going to defend this city.
I feel like it's within my reason to assume Jarl Axel had, like, not just on vibes now. I can't imagine a single good reason someone would want this, like, to be taking this staff from this guy. Like, so, because I take it Waterdeep might be under some kind of threat from a dragon if this staff had to be created. Is that a fair assumption there, Andrew?
Say that one more time.
That Waterdeep is threatened by dragons or a dragon, and that's why this staff exists.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't see any altruistic reason Jarl Axel would be pursuing the staff. So I think, I think it's going to come to blows. One of his men are behind the, I'm like pointing to the stairs. I'm like, one of his men did come with us. He had 2 other gunslingers with him, and then himself was around us as well.
So, Barrack is going to begin the defensive procedures of this space. The staff is going to start breathing mist a tremendous amount of mist into the area. And you're going to start seeing all the gems and the jewels and the gold glint and sparkle.
Ooh.
I would even say aggressively. Like,
Ooh.
that's a lot. And then within the mist, you start feeling this like reverie, this trance of reverie, right? So kind of like this sort of party energy, just very pleasant, like you're in a daydream. And in the mist, you start seeing combat happen.
Oh.
So for the next, I want to say, for the next 10 minutes, you can sort of see the future.
Ooh.
And that gives you advantage on all attack rolls and ability
And
checks.
I'm a rogue, so that's so base.
Yeah. And this actually goes out for like 6 miles.
Damn.
So everybody else in the party who has no context of what's happening right now just suddenly feels like they're in a daydream and seeing things happening in the mist. And it's not like dangerous to you, but it definitely feels like you know too much more than you should know.
Right.
Well, I'm not enjoying this feeling.
We all became force sensitive. We all became new types, Joe.
Don't like that.
Jonesy was like, "Oh, this cannot be good for your breath, for your breathing," as he lights a cigarette.
It's like the scene of someone. They're like, "Hey, you want any tuna?" No, I don't. I don't eat seafood. The toxins.
Hey, wait a minute.
Wait a minute, we all get that, or was it just I was confused.
Everybody in this lair, everybody in this space gets it. So you get it, Live gets it, Raymond gets it.
Does the
Mort
Drow
gets
gunslinger get it?
The Drow gunslinger you declare as an enemy.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think we should be working with these Drow. I think we need to force them out and make them not feel welcome because Sir Carl did not have. I mean, he might have like heard of it, but he didn't know that this staff was the thing keeping the dragons out, and that I think it's fair. Like I said, I think it's fair to put the pieces together the way that I am out of character. That like, I do not see an altruistic reason for this bounty hunter mercenary rogue guy to want this staff. I think he's going to use it as a bargaining chip for something.
So when you make that claim, I would say the rest of the party looks at the Drow gunslinger, and it's just a drop of blood coming out of their nose.
Uh-oh.
That's different.
Can I?
Now,
Is there like a medicine check?
I take it they can't hear my conversation with Barak because
I assume you're like doing a whisper.
Yeah, we're talking in hushed voices. There's a wall between us, so
Yeah, well, the Drow gunslinger just kind of like wipes it off, ignores
He's
it.
tweaking.
Can I roll a medicine check? I want to give that as like, is that an aneurysm, dude?
If you're doing a medicine check, you're gonna have to put hands on him. Is that what you want to do?
All right, fine.
No, shut up.
These holy hands have. These holy lands have holy hands. Put them up.
Like, just puts her arm out, and it's like, stop.
No, I'm not gonna. Fuck it. Let's see how you react to that. I'm gonna try to do a medicine check. Like, are you alright? Let me see that for you.
Yeah, you just get up on the guy. It's like, hey man, let me take a look at that right quick. Good.
Your
Uh-oh.
son's back there.
Oh fuck! I think I know what these gunslingers are.
Hey bug.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
they're zombies, aren't they?
No, I think we're giga fucked.
I'm gonna try and put him back to bed, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Fellas, I think we might be.
I
We
think
might be in
I'm
for a
going
long
to
haul.
leaves the room.
Should we take our 15?
No, it's super early. I think they're dragons, and that this staff just activated, and is now fucking up this dragon. That's what I think just happened.
Oh, great heavens!
While he's doing that, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick.
Oh
So,
no!
that's happening, I guess.
I've been practicing a song and I've been trying to put it on GarageBand.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a cover from the group Ramshackle Glory.
right, let's go.
All right. Take my coffee with cream. I take my streets with a banner. I take my cell phones without batteries. I take my friendships with a mask and a hammer. My belt is too big, my pants are too small, my laundry isn't done. Now let me tell you how society should be run. Make some noise. Something to scream to the silence, face the void of what we'll never hold. I take a long way home, just in case we're followed. I take action today. I take the trash out tomorrow. My socks are dirty, but my conscience is clean. I don't have any fun. Now let me tell you how society should be run. Something to scream to the silence, face the void of what we'll never hold. Make some noise. Something to scream till I can't hear my own thoughts.
Okay, I'm back. Fear not.
Face the void.
Your fearless leader has returned.
Huzzah!
Shut the fuck up, Patrick. He's playing a song.
No, that was literally that literally was the end of the song. That
was the end. Okay.
It was so good.
Then I feel less bad because it was really good.
Thank you.
So,
He plays a song for us, and then he's like, "Oh, thank you." It's like, no, fuck you. You did a good song. You don't gotta thank us.
You weren't here.
I heard part of it.
I was gonna cry.
It was a good song. I would cry.
good song, cried.
You did the thing for us. You don't gotta thank us.
Compulsive, is it? Maybe.
Yes. Most people in today's society are very compulsive on thanks and apologies, or it's the complete opposite where they won't thank you or apologize for anything.
I'm sorry.
People tend to fall into one or the other, if you notice.
Yeah.
I'm a thanker. I don't apologize.
I love you, but we could never be roommates.
Hey, I'm happy that you agree. I don't want to be a roommate. I want to be a friend. I'm also not your boss, and I'm not going to apologize to you.
Oh,
I'm going to thank you for doing your job, but I'm not going to apologize to you when you don't do your job well and you don't get the hours that you want.
No, I grew up with someone who would he could do like the most objectively like worst thing ever. No, you will never hear an apology, not in the 25 years I lived with them. So if I find someone who I think is unwilling to apologize on principle, it's like,
oh no, I make mistakes and I say I'm really sorry.
That's an apology.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay.
That was weird.
Whatever. Anyways,
What's going on? What?
We're just talking
having
about
a really great time and nothing's happening.
The last thing that happened was that the Drow Gunslinger's nose was bleeding, and then Sir Cull said, "I know what they are."
I know what you are. Do you want me to say what I think they are, Andrew?
Vampires.
Real quick.
No, I don't think it's a vampire.
I don't know.
Anyone else got a dizzy spell
Joe,
sitting down?
what are you saying?
I just got nailed.
You said you're dizzy?
Oh, it's just your iron.
Oh, do you need to get something? Take something for that?
Oh, man, I'm good.
Just sit down, drink water,
I am sitting down, and I have water right next to me.
then drink it.
I am. It's 30.
Take care of yourself, brother.
Honestly, maybe you sit too much, honestly. Especially during
He
15-minute
works in a-
breaks.
I think because he works in a factory, I think it might be the opposite. I think he needs
That
iron.
true?
Jesus.
Alright.
Anyways,
I'm trying to buy
I
iron
should-
all day. I'm
I
lacking.
kind of want to just say it out loud, Andrew, because I already told everyone else what I think it is, so I'll tell you what I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it's a dragon. I think it's a polymorph dragon that somehow got into the city, and now that the staff is activated, he's having adverse effects.
Who is the polymorph dragon?
The Drow Gunslinger.
Oh, the one who killed me?
No,
No, that's Manchun.
that was Manchun the wizard. We know he's a human. No, the guy who's walking with us, who's working for Jarl Axe, I think he's a dragon.
Okay.
Also, correction: Manchun isn't a human; he's dead.
No, we only fought Manchun simulacrums.
That's a terrible phrase to hear.
Yeah, every single one of them turned to sand. Remember?
Yeah.
Sandulacrums.
Okay, Andrew.
Yeah.
I'm getting used to city life. I'll come fight you.
Andrew,
Real quick side note: it actually messed with me just a smidge when I moved into here because my old house was like, it wasn't like the country or like the boonies, but it was very away from the city. You never got traffic up there unless it was someone who lived in the neighborhood.
that's
Here,
me.
cars are going. It's literally North Main Street. Cars are going by every minute of every day. No, I'm fine. I actually kind of like the noise.
Also, Andrew, leave bad puns to me, sir. That's my job.
Anyways, guy gets the nosebleed.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay. Cool.
Bye.
So, Sir Call, you came to
What?
Barrack with a conversation here.
Joseph.
What do you want next?
So he does that.
He does
I
that.
say, oh, thank you very much, friend. This is. I've been on this planet 60, 70 somewhat. Yeah, I lost count. I shouldn't be alive anymore. I have never experienced something like this in all my days.
Quite a long time indeed.
Should we be preparing for Jarl Axe? I can lure that one slinger into this room, and we can deal with him as a group.
Barrack takes a long inhalation and says, "It's too late. They're already here."
Nuts. I kind of expected something like that anyways, so.
Right. So, we are going to have a bit of an initiative here. Boop. I'm going to remove the books. The books will go on Jonesy's turn.
Power of knowledge.
I'm going to remove the rats. The rats will go on Lythe's turn.
I don't think I'm gonna reroll.
Oh, fuck. It's worse. Okay.
Is to take it real quick. I'm sorry, I know this is super meta knowledge. I take it his real name is Aranax.
You betcha.
Yeah. Is he also? Do I know if he's getting the benefit of this defensive thingy?
Yes, you would.
He is getting the benefit.
That is a thing you know, yes.
Okay, so then my whole subclass bonus action thing, I don't need to worry about it this fight. The trade-off is that I never need to worry about getting sneak attack either, so I'm okay with this.
Yippee! Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you. Real quick, did anybody guess my plan as we were walking here?
No.
I did.
Yeah, I figured you would.
My brain is tired, man. I can't really think much right now.
Was the idea to recruit this guy and then just fight? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, fuck.
Would you guys
But I
have
have- like I said,
stayed here at the stairs, or would you have moved closer?
Was there like any indication that something happened downstairs, or it was just the mist and like the bloody nose?
Roll perception.
Okay, because that would really sway which way. Like,
Yeah, a perception from Raymond and from Lythe as well.
Got
Pink,
it.
pink.
One moment.
just straight up
Okay.
11s.
Lythe, after you finish casting the resistance spell on Jonesy, you can hear the familiar steps of creature that you've been fighting for Waterdeep since, like, I don't know, since you freaking guys got here. There are bugbears marching up from behind you.
Oh, like from this way?
This is behind.
Oh.
Both
which
of
way?
these ways, both of them lead towards the chamber, the center chamber.
Which way did Sir Cole go?
Circle went around this corner here, turn left.
I guess I guess I thought he
The stairs.
was
Okay.
She is going to move up, and she's going to say, like, to Jonesy and Raymond, and I guess Rainier. Like, come on.
I guess.
Okay, so we'll have
come this
moved
way.
Yo up.
All right.
Even the gunslinger? Oh shit!
Of course, the gunslinger's gonna go.
Everybody came up. Yeah.
The vibes from this gunslinger are rancid. I do not approve.
All right,
I
so
was thinking Manchun was the BBEG. God damn it!
I'm sorry, what?
I said, and here I was thinking Manchun was the BBEG.
Oh, we are in for it now. Hey,
I
wait, what the
just
fuck is
want to
that?
ask like a weird question before it was the end of that thing and we got into initiative. Could I have cast if I don't have a cantrip that can just do something? Just like wish I could have cast it or something.
I guess not.
Yeah, I don't think I can because it's not a cantrip. It has to be my cast it. Right?
I didn't hear you. Can you say that again?
Could I cast Entangle even if it's not my turn?
No.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. It has to be a cantrip, right?
No, it just has to be your turn.
Oh, okay.
That's all. All right.
You sound like my boss. Just kidding.
well.
Me when I have to take turns with my friends.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. I need Raymond and Jonesy, because you guys are kind of in the back because Live like ran up, to make me dexterity saving throws. As two frost ray beams come racing down the hallway at the two of you.
Yes, sir. One moment.
Dex saves.
Come on, Estonia. All right, that's not bad, Estonia. Thank you.
Can I use my resistance to this?
Yes, you can.
Wondering if
You know, if you roll a 4,
Add
you
a
might have to save.
D4.
These two guys are the right peers. I need to
God
get
damn it.
my music going.
All right.
All right, lay it on me. How much?
It's gonna hurt.
Okay. So, a multi-eyed flying head pops
Not you
around,
again.
shoots two frost beams. Raymond, you do not get hit by the frost ray. However, Jonesy, 10 points of frost damage as it freezes and crusts around your chest, frustratingly.
How many points you said?
10.
10? Alright.
10 points. And then these bugbears are going to start filling out the space. They're going to look left. They're going to look right. And one of them are going to point over at your way and go, "There they are. Get them." And they're going to start making their way over there. So we got two bugbears that are going to go.
Wasn't enough to deal with just Manchun and Yarlaxay. Now we also got to deal with fucking Xanathar Guild.
Remember that part where I said, "Think get that, start running you two"? Now would be that time.
I mean, I guess I don't know who they are, but I don't know anyone else who would have a gazer in their service.
Gazer gang.
Gazer gang.
Yeah, we gaze at people.
Gazer gang,
Yeah,
gazer
we-
gang, gazer gang.
Yeah, we gaze.
Gazer gang, gazer gang, gazer gang, gazer gang.
Yeah, we're gazing at people. Move on.
All right. So the two of them are going to rush in the hallway with javelins. They're going to run 20 feet and then throw javelins at Rainier and Live. When they do that, again, you guys see that nose starts to bleed. And they're going to miss on both of their attacks. They're gonna go,
The orb
what,
of confusion.
what the hell is going on?
The orb of confusion.
Jonesy,
Oh!
you're up first.
Okay. All right. Going to use. Okay. So as soon as all of that started breaking out, right.
Yeah.
Gonna cast me a fireball, right?
Okay.
My save DC is 15. Let me
Oh, that
just
is a perfect fireball location too. God damn.
hold on a second.
Oh.
Right. Where's the next one?
I don't like that Andrew.
Uh-oh to me. I can't do anything about it.
And yeah, I'm gonna use my quicken spell. All right, yeah, and I'm gonna like empty the third level clip on them with another fireball.
God damn!
I don't think you can quicken spell an
Really?
AoE.
No, he can quicken spell the fireball, but he won't be able to cast another fireball
It would have to be a cantrip.
because you
Oh,
can only
that-
cast. Yeah, because if you use your bonus action to cast a leveled spell, you're not able to use your main action to cast a leveled spell.
Jones is going fucking sicko mode over there.
Funnily
Okay.
enough, that is a restriction, as far as I'm aware, that only applies to bonus action. So if you have 2 actions through haste, I'm pretty sure you actually can cast 2 leveled spells.
It says, let's see, the quicken spell when you cast the spell has actually. Hold on a second. Wait.
20 feet. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, I can't do anything about that.
Quicken spell. 'Cause I'm trying to see when you cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to 1 bonus action for this casting. But
You might be thinking of twinned spell, Andrew. Twinned spells have to be single target spells.
Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking.
Quicken spell can be anything that's 1 action.
29. We're gonna have that to 14. $29.
Preston was a sorcerer. He knows better magic.
What's the DC again? 15? Okay, so
15.
the gazer saves, and on a save,
Takes half.
dies anyway.
Oh, damn.
Good shooting, Tex.
Yeah, I guess 29 was the original roll. Damn,
Okay,
gazers are more fragile than I thought they were.
and everybody else dies.
Bro literally shouted Molotov, it's a Molotov. Oh my god.
that was both fireballs, or was that the first one that landed?
A single fireball goes off.
2 front bugbears as well.
One of them survives. Oh, sorry. Okay, this one is gone. Yeah, so one of them survives. Gazer dies. 4 bugbears die. And the dwarf who came along with them is barely up. As Jonesy conjures a fireball and just completely like wrecks the staircase over there. It's horrible.
He's gonna feel Raymond's hand move back to him and just pat him on the shoulder.
Okay, Jonesy, did you want to quicken spell and then cast a cantrip?
Let me see what my cantrip is again, because I was probably just gonna use magic
Firebolt.
missile instead.
Well, magic missile is also a leveled spell, so
Yeah, you're right.
Firebolt, Ray of Frost, stuff like that.
Actually, can I just hold that instead? I mean, not hold it.
unquicken spell.
Skip?
Yeah,
Oh, don't quicken spell. That's completely fine.
yeah. Because I'm like, all right, I think I feel like I did enough there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't need to burn through your stuff that quick.
Just feeling really motivated. Just like no more deaths.
No more death.
The
On
power
my
of
side.
unbridled love.
More
It's beautiful.
deaths.
Um, Do I see anyone in the room here with me and Oranax?
Ooh, give me a perception roll because there are a lot of shadows here.
Yep. 17.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you see a familiar face that you had saved earlier, actually. Oh, it's only a day ago. Coming out of the south side over here, you've got
Outside.
a Maloon or Dragon.
We killed him.
What? Seriously?
Yeah,
Guess who's back?
a whole fucking intellect devourer came out of him.
Comes
Back
back over here, and he goes, "Hey, everybody, I come to save you."
Oh
Oh,
no, he's got brain
No.
damage.
Didn't your head explode the last time I saw you?
Uh-huh.
What happened?
I'm back, baby.
baby.
Roll insight, Sir Call.
I was gonna say, I want to.
Wow, you
I'm
can really
back,
say
I-
he's
Sure you are, bud.
18.
you can say he's blowing Sir Cole's mind.
Re-intellect devoured Maloon or Dragon.
Bro got another one in him. This poor fucking guy.
I'm just gonna throw my rapier at him because the magic ability of it lets me what's it called? Use it as a ranged weapon. It just teleports back to my hand. So
Okay, you got that too. You got that. Is that 60 feet?
Let me double check what it says under it for range on it. Yeah, normal range of 60 feet, long range of 180.
Rock on, just in the space. Go ahead, roll at advantage with sneak attack.
26.
Oof. Oof badoof. 26. Yeah, you're just gonna take it.
So we're looking at 32 total damage.
So you fling your Azure Blade over there. It's a rapier that's flying through the air.
Yeah,
Piercing or slashing?
piercing.
Piercing. Okay, so you stick it to Maloon from far away. It's gonna hit him, and he's gonna go, "I don't understand why it is that you're hitting me. I'm here to help out. Go
Well, I think
Team Xanathar. I mean, what?"
I'm going to turn to Oranax and I'm going to say, I don't think I need to tell you that he's not normal.
Boy, I say.
I like his bromance I'm trying to get with Borak here. And I'm going to duck into this little cubby area here,
Yeah.
and I'm going to use bonus action hide.
Go ahead, roll the hide.
You fucked up when you put all the stuff back into me, but
18.
I'm not a teddy bear. I'm a fucking Build-A-Bear.
You put the stuff in, it'd be all wrong.
it's that clip from Ted.
You put the intellect devourer back in my head just a little wrong. You put it in backwards.
Is this even my head?
So no head.
It is now Raymond's turn.
Raymond, at the start of your turn, there is going to be 3 cult fanatics.
And here comes the 4th motherfucking faction. It really is just
Avengers Endgame who?
every bastard in the city is coming for us right now. I want to make that clear.
They heard the money is here.
I just
Man.
wanted a
And death, so.
turn.
The fuck? Where did they come from?
Where did they
Raymond,
go? Where did-
it's all of their action just to stand in this space. So it's your turn.
That drow gunslinger behind you was not your friend, I should mention.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. That was slightly problematic. Do I go in front or behind?
Also, I just realized, real quick, I'm sorry. I just realized what I'm actually doing with my rapier when I do the ranged attack. Andrew, have you seen JoJo's
Yeah.
Silver Chariot when he
Oh!
attaches the blade? That's
Uh,
what he does, and then the blade just comes back to the hilt.
Cool shit.
cool shit.
That's what I imagined.
I'm conflicted. Do I try to shoot the guy behind me before he shoots us, or the 3 fucking lunatics?
An enemy within 5 feet of you is typically more dangerous because they lock you down from movement with attacks of opportunity and the like. He is wielding a gun. I don't know if he has crossbow expert like you to negate the up close penalties. So
You're right.
It's
Let's try to get this.
it's a little up in the air, but that's how I would place the target priority
Get out
personally.
there, feller. Then the nosebleed Mick. I don't know what's going on himself. And I have advantage on these because of weird.
You're gonna swap over to your pistol, I take it.
I do not trust bad news. That thing has brought nothing but woe.
It's also just the lower, because sharpshooter adds so much per hit, like per attack. Having more attacks is just better, regardless of their damage dice.
Anyway, guy just below the thing of rats, the drow gunslinger. 17 2 minus 5. That would be
17,
plus 2, 18,
14? 14.
14.
You're going to fire at him. He's gonna go, hey, buddy, misfire. Enemies are over there. Turn around. And he's gonna dodge out of the way and not get hit.
What did homeboy roll?
Raymond rolled a 14
Uh,
and did not hit.
Do I try that again?
Why not?
Alright, fair point.
Who's an enemy?
23 plus 2,
20
20 plus 5, 20.
Well, dirty 20, my bad. Dirty 20.
being blatantly shot at him, I gotta say he's pretty chill about it.
Hey,
Yeah.
man!
So what he's gonna hit?
There should be a plus 10 here.
22 piercing. Goddamn.
Okay,
Yeah,
taking
that's-
22 points of damage.
And before I do anything else, go, crossbow!
dirty 23.
Okay, that hits as well.
Oh, I can reroll that!
God,
I've
That
waited
is
so
true.
long to say that.
it's like
Rah,
15
yeah,
piercing.
good one.
deflected, angled, correctly shot at the crossbow. I can imagine this in my head like a freaking.
I'm
Like-
imagining like a Matrix gun kata fight.
Just like the what was
Oh,
it? The
fuck, I should use a grip
blocks?
point. Oh well. I got an action surge anyway. It's all good. It's kosher.
Hey,
Hey, Andrew, by the
Yeah.
way, buddy, guess what time it is?
What time would it be?
If you guessed action surge o'clock, yeah, good job you put batteries in your watch. Anyway,
Oh, you're so funny.
I tried. Before I'd like to go any further, I would like to state I'm going to expend a grit point for the damage one. That adds an extra d10.
Okay.
But I have to hit first. So there is that. 19 plus 2, 21 minus 5, 17?
17 does not hit.
Oh, damn.
All right, let's try that again. Same dealio as last time.
Nope.
I humbly pass my turn on now.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So this guy is getting shot at, missed and shot at. Like, I think it's literally the
And then I missed, and then I fired, and then I fired, and I missed.
At least it wasn't bad news. At least I can say I didn't waste my shots with bad news this time.
and you have made an enemy of the Drow Gunslinger. All right.
I can't imagine why.
Rainier is going to take a step. Oh, my bad. We didn't do the swarm of books.
Books eat this man alive.
Book fight.
Hit him with that fan fiction.
that
Book.
fan friction.
Book rolls a 16 to hit.
What if your books were a freak? Call that fan friction.
Wait, I don't think I like that no more.
That's going to hit, dealing 5 points of bludgeoning to the cult fanatics. Boop, beep, boop. All right.
Get fan.
You know, the
Renier's
funny
gonna
thing
take
is,
a
I'm willing to
step
bet.
up.
I'm willing to bet the Drow Gunslingers are going to be on our side till the very end,
It's 3
and then they want to start
times.
attacking us. Fellas, I think I may have screwed the pooch here.
It's okay.
Nah.
Consider that gun jumped.
Alright.
That was pole vaulted over.
So Rainier crits for 13,
Ah, my
Damn.
boy!
rolls a 25 for another 10, so it's 13 cents 23, and then lands an attack with a 16 plus 5, so 23 plus 5 is 28. So 28, he's going to take out this cult fanatic here.
Ah, good job.
Got him. This is my vault! I don't want anything in it, but I still want to say it is mine!
He's gonna get guys, careful, he's gonna get racist.
Bugbear is dead. Bugbear is dead.
God, I'd hope so.
They call my boy Rainier Never Ending Ember.
Let's
Now it's
see.
not- Roll wise, Raymond, now is not the time to start choking, buddy.
Maloon is going to bonus action second win and gain 20 hit points here. And
my God,
then
how far
run
down?
in.
Damn life.
Okay, and then it's the Drow Gunslinger's turn.
Oh boy.
He is gonna go. This place is not safe. I didn't know that you were gonna betray me. So he is going to throw darkness in this space.
Oh, joyous.
Can I
That
cast
Drow
another
can just
spell?
do that. Oh.
I'm about to get shanked, aren't I? Alright.
You're gonna counterspell it?
I was gonna ask if I could. Yeah.
That's up to you. Yeah, do you want to?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. I need to see if it's a spell.
So is he trying to? Okay.
I believe it play with races like that. I believe it's considered spellcasting.
Actually, no, because I guess the only thing that I'm thinking of is just like whether or not if that spell is being cast in a way that's gonna like mess us up. Because if it's just right there, then I'm not gonna really stress out about it too much.
Yeah, so this is. Oh, hold on.
Oh, that's a darkness spell.
So it does say that it's cast. So that means it is a spell. So if you encounter spell it, you can.
Hmm.
You do
I mean,
so?
if it's being summoned right there, then honestly, I'm not gonna
No,
worry too much.
I'm just placing it there because we're talking. It's gonna be like here.
Oh yeah, no, that needs to go.
Okay.
That's a no-no spell.
Ah, dang it.
It's a fizzle out in his hand. All right. Then he's gonna go. Okay, I guess that's that. He's gonna try and get out of here. So 5, 10.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
You do, and
The Swarm of Rats,
25,
Jonesy, live, and he did move into Rainier's space, so... And a Swarm
Yeah.
of Books.
Yeah. So if
So
anybody
everybody
wants
gets an
to
attack of opportunity on this guy.
try, you totally can.
Don't worry about it, fellas. I didn't attack at all. As a matter of fact, I never rolled.
Wait, are we
Now it's
attack?
not
You
the time
can
to
have
start
an
choking.
attack of opportunity against the Drow Gunslinger.
Ah, and I need to reload now.
I don't think Joe's gonna be really
The-
focused.
Books miss.
Oh wait, and
Joe,
I reused my reaction anyways on the counter spell. So
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
right. And live, you can give it a shot as well. Everybody rolling at advantage here.
What am I rolling?
Rainier
Attack of
hits
opportunity.
with a 7.
Any of your melee weapons. They can't be spells. It has to be a melee weapon to hit this guy.
Oh, and I shouldn't have rolled anyway because I don't have a melee weapon.
It's irrelevant. Don't worry.
Yeah, I missed horribly.
Can't even be primal savagery.
No, you
No,
can't
'cause
cast a
it's a-
spell unless you
Yeah.
have the Warcaster.
Actually, yeah.
Melee weapon.
Do you have the Warcaster feat? That is a good question.
No.
No.
Okay, then yeah, no, it has to be a
So-
weapon then.
Go ahead and roll with your dagger or your scimitar.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. They do
Wow.
the same thing.
No, your
They have melee-
scimitar does more damage.
Okay.
They have melee weapons. Must be nice.
Ayakacha.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll
Goddamn.
damage.
Ayakacha.
Okay. That's going to be 4 damage from your scimitar. I think that's literally the first time you swing that thing.
Yeah,
Fine.
I never use my weapons.
Schwang.
Schwang. Feng Schwang.
So we back
Okay.
in the mine.
All right, that's going to be it from the drow. Gunslinger. A dead bugbear. All right, cult fanatic turn.
They get turns.
Yeah.
That's
Can we
unfortunate.
make it 15?
Sorry?
Good,
15-minute
good
break?
point. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do a 15-minute break here.
Okay, cool. I want to cook some.
I'm completely embarrassed by my dice rolling so far. Now's not the time to start choking.
You gotta put them virtual dice in jail, in dice jail.
Clutch up, dice. Come on, now's not the time.
Like I said, I need this done.
I'm going to hang here just for the sake of the stream. Just being
Understandable.
audio. And we have somebody watching named TTRPG Swag. Hello, thank you for watching.
I feel like I've heard of them.
Just started following me.
That's
like
right
I've-
for me.
I feel like I've seen the name floating around somewhere. Oh wait, here's a classic. I took her out. It was a Friday night. I walked alone to get the feeling right. Started making out, and she took off my pants. But then I turned on the TV. True story. And that's about the time she walked away from me. Nobody likes you when you're 23, and you're still more amused by TV shows. What the hell is ADD? My friends say I should act my age. What's my age again? What's my age again? Later on the drive home, I called her mom from the payphone. I said it was the cops and your husband's in jail. The state looks down inside of me. That's about the time the chick hanged up on me. No one should. Whoops, I forgot the lyrics after that.
Something about caller ID.
Oh yeah. What the hell is call ID?
What the hell is caller ID? Yeah.
Well, no, well, that's passed.
YOLO.
Hey, if you're looking for a Blink 182 fan or any kind of like pop punk rock that's coming out of the late 90s, early 2000s, it's right here, baby.
Hey.
I got my Blink 182s, my Simple Plans, my Good Charlottes. I got that all locked in hard.
Man, a Good Charlotte is a throwback. Like,
Oh,
but I'm trying.
Have you heard of State Champs?
I can't say that I have.
I wouldn't say they're recent if you like pop punk rock, but they've been around. They're for me they're kind of like a newer band. They're great. So State Champs, they're like if pop punk wore jerseys and like Letterman jackets. It's crazy. And from the UK, I listen to Neck Deep. They're great.
Yeah, I'll check them out later. It says state of what?
State Champs.
State Champs. For some reason, I was going to say State of the Apes, but that's a different group.
What are we eating tonight, gentlemen?
I had some ramen earlier.
Mm.
I made a ramen pun at my assistant principal earlier.
I'm so mad. There's like an only I would be mad at this thing.
What?
I moved out of my mom's house. I forgot my crushed red pepper flakes there.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, no,
My
not
ramen hasn't been as good.
makes sense.
Wow. And when you think about it, it just made me think of like from the scene from Lord of the Rings, where in the second, what was it, the Twin Towers? Twin Towers. Wow, that's crazy.
2 towers.
The Twin
Yes,
Towers. Too much New York in your fantasy.
They really did not want to name that movie that, by the way, the 2 Towers.
Can't imagine why not.
It was a fight to keep that movie's name.
But I was thinking it was just like the scene where like when they were like when Sam had like some seasoning fall out of his pocket. It was just like I don't know, it was like a small thing where it's just like how that even could be like even though like it's a small comfort feels like a necessity to take with you like on like when traveling.
I ever since moving out, I've appreciated Sam more and more as every day goes by. Because Sam like wanted to bring so much of their home with him on this journey.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah, I
I
hear
feel
that.
weird because I'm like fucking I'm 25 and I just moved out. It was a whole deal with like college and saving and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
and it was a weird adjustment when I first sat down and like because my mom and I spent the day together. We were getting all my shit moved over here because her car is just bigger than mine. I took her out to lunch. I was like, hey, thanks for helping me move all this shit. We had lunch. We talked about life, and then she left, and I just sat on that bed over there for like an hour, just kind of like letting it sink in.
Oh
And then
yeah.
she sent me a picture of our dog basically moved into my room because she was always trying to get into my room. And I was just like looking at the empty room and sitting with all my stuff here. Like it took a bit to just be like, wow, this is permanent. Like this is like this doesn't get undone. This is I mean, like they did say like our doors are open if something goes wrong, of course, but like, you know, obviously it's I'm not trying to head back there.
Yeah.
And I just sat there on the bed and I was like, damn, this is permanent. This is weird.
I felt
You,
that.
you took it a
I mean,
lot
like,
better than I did, that's for sure.
it's
I don't
like-
know. I'm downplaying my reaction a little bit, but
Okay. Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little better.
I-
I'm gonna completely like overshare. When I first moved out, and I only moved out like 3 blocks away from my house, I didn't stop crying for 2 weeks. And that was in my parents' house. Like I would go back and I would sit with my dad and I would cry for like 2 weeks.
how old are you?
Very old, dude. I was 28. So way older than you.
It makes me feel a little bit better just to know that I'm not the only person who's like moving out older and
I got
still
fucked up.
feeling emotion. I mean, I didn't cry, but I'll be completely honest. I kind of wanted to a few times. I kind of want like the thing that got me was I kept having these urges to text my mom and be like, "Hey, I think this was a bad idea. But I was like that like it was so much work to get this room. This room was like a hoarder's room before I moved in. There was so much cleaning and renovating, and then there was so much stuff that got like I can't undo all that just because I had anxiety issues. So
when I first like because I had been like in and out I for like the last 10 ish 12ish years I guess or so I've been in and out of my mom's house. By the time I was like 16, I went down to Florida with my dad for about a year and some change, came back up, barely was there for about a year after high school, went to Job Corps. And I don't know, like, and then after a while, I went and lived with friends and stuff, and it just kind of got used to it. But I think this place that I'm at now, that I've been here since I was 25, I'm 29 now. I think,
we
yeah,
are a lot closer than I thought we were.
yeah.
I'm turning 26 in less than a month, so.
But like at the time, like I don't know, like that was like the first time like it kind of like settled in my head. I'm like, yeah, this is it. I think the first few nights I had just got like really crossfaded just to like kind of like the not safe like like numb the shit.
Right.
But yeah, but I can like completely like empathize with that feeling of just like just wanting to just like, hey mom,
Mom, what I'll do this, I made a wrong choice. But like I've been thinking for years now, I'm like, you need to move out, you need to stop mooching, you need to grow up. So I've been looking for a while. There's just not like it's just I mean, everyone knows the economy. I mean, I was working part-time at a grocery store and going to college, community college. Like
Yeah.
you don't move out on that kind of a budget. So so and my I know I talked about it. That's why I was gone for 2 weeks there a while back. My grandfather passed away, and that's why I was like, there's an empty room. Grammy might need help around the house. I was like, hey, what if I was talking just with my mom. I was like, hey, what if I just talk about paying rent to her, and move in there, like legit rent, not this like chump change that you ask from me for my fucking phone bill. Parts, and it would just be like the clearest line on my arm because I would wear just t-shirts.
You know, when I worked on the flower farm, I wouldn't get a tan. I just turn red. There was no tanning process to be done.
That's
I was
called
just
burning.
Yeah,
need
I applied sunscreen and everything. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
take a look at what my son made me for Father's Day.
Aww.
It's a business shirt with a tie.
Aww.
My dad wishes I loved him that much.
I love you,
Babe.
Dad, and then he couldn't get his whole name in. I think it actually might say Illy. It's hard to tell. But yeah. I don't understand what the bloody handprint is, but he has
I
tried to
think it's
kill
a
me
warning.
several times. So
I think it's a warning.
I think it reminds
tells
me of, like-
often. So I don't know.
You're gonna
Isn't
make me
that the
cry
song?
on
You
stream.
know in Oblivion, the group of people that leave you a black handprint that says like "we know" or some shit.
From
That's
Skyrim?
It's fucking Skyrim.
Really?
Fucking
I was
obsessed.
It's a
The Dark
Skyrim
Brotherhood.
reference. Yeah.
Right, 'cause I was
Oh,
thinking
Oblivion.
ball. I thought that was like the handprint of ball or something. Or
Yeah,
whatever
oh
that
my god, yeah, no, he's leaving you the fucking hand of ball. Your son's a ballless, Andrew. I don't know how to break it to
He's
you.
fucking balling.
That's what
He's
I get.
balling. That's what ballless. They're balling.
He's a baller.
Oh, I
Anyways,
got it. Oh my god, I need to remember that. That's too good.
are we ready to kill bitches?
Ditches and witches.
Cause scars, kill bitches.
All right. We are going to
Nicole
cast Hold Person at live.
Oh, wait, did the rats and books also swing their opportunity attacks?
Yeah, they didn't
And Rainier?
connect. Rainier did connected with 7 points of damage.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Hold person is very dangerous.
Live, I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I didn't do anything.
And if Hold Person hits, you will continue to not do anything.
A wisdom saving throw.
A whizzy savo.
Okay.
Can someone counterspell that?
No, you save.
Oh.
Do not read the 8. Remember, you are fuming right now with Oranax's
Oh,
dragon powers.
advantage.
You're rolling at
Okay.
advantage here.
Oh, advantage on everything, not just the attack rolls?
Attacks, saves, and ability checks.
Oh, that's so good.
Let's roll everything, you guys.
All right. Arnax's turn.
Oranax's turn. Might as well hit it. Let's go dragon form.
Oh,
In character, there's something so majestic about a dragon and its element.
oh, great heavens!
I just like how there's these two wild events happening, like mere like feet from each other, but no one really knows what's going on.
Sir Cole and Oranax know what's happening.
Oranax is going to roar, causing a frightful presence. Choice. So it's gonna intentionally choose not to hit any of you. Will hit the gunslinger and will hit all of the enemies. So they are going to have to make some saves. Who do I have? I have a cult fanatic, a bugbear, a dwarf, and Maloon in the gunslinger. Okay. We're gonna make a wisdom save. All of them fail, including Maloon with a 20.
Damn, son.
Bro is not vibing with the situation.
Also, wouldn't they have disadvantage?
No.
No? Okay. I didn't know if they just had the inverse effect of us
Be cool if they did.
from the
Just saying,
nosebleed.
Andrew.
All right, so they are all frightened. And then, guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, look at that. Somebody is hiding in the wings. That sure would suck if we weakening breath. Needs to make a strength save. Fails. Okay. All right. So, Maloon is going to be rolling at disadvantage. The strength-based attack rolls are at disadvantage.
Fucking
That's good.
Maloon.
And now it is Bugbear. Bugbear dead. Cult Fanatic dead. Live. You saved on your hold person. You have a full action, bonus action, and movement. What is it that you would like to do?
This is an enemy?
I can neither confirm nor deny that Drow Gunslinger is an enemy. However,
Okay.
Raymond and everybody else, including yourself, have attacked him.
Right. I have an action, movement, and action.
Action, movement, and a bonus action. Yep.
Dang. I'm sorry, you guys. I wasn't prepared. I was like, I'm gonna eat. I think for my action. So if I'm looking down this hallway, it's like most of it's dead.
I'll start removing
Okay.
the corpses.
The corpses.
So many corpses.
Boblin's eating good tonight.
There's this guy.
There's a dwarf in the corner. There's
guy,
a bugbear that's beaten up.
and
There's a couple of cult fanatics at full hit point.
okay. I think for my hone this.
Okay, so Burning Hands is going to hit Raymond, Rainier, the
15
books,
foot cone.
15-foot cone.
Oh, Raymond.
You would have to move. If you moved forward one, you could avoid this.
Okay, I'm gonna move.
And then,
forward.
or actually, you'll also have to occupy Rainier's space.
Do I like Rainier? I don't
Yes.
think I like.
Well, like is a strong word, admittedly, but he is our
Alright.
ally.
If you want to kill Rainier, who has been your ally from session 2, feel free.
I don't want to kill Rainier. Okay. So I'm here so I can move 1, 2, and just temporarily occupy the space. Cast Burning Hands.
Okay, so when you cast Burning Hands, I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
You guys have 2 cult fanatics,
2 cult fanatics, and the bugbear should be.
and she has a spell save of a 13.
And only 1 cult fanatic saves. The other 2 are going to take the full damage. Go ahead and roll 3d6 fire damage.
I so wish she was 1 level higher, because Wildfire Druids at level 6 deal an extra d8 when they cast fire damage spells.
Oh, that's very nice.
And they roll an extra d8 when they heal with spells.
Well, we're definitely going to get an opportunity to see level 6 live in the next campaign.
So roll 3d6.
Give
Yes.
us 3d6. That's going to be your fire damage. 13
Ooh, that's some good damage.
Not bad.
Ooh, I feel like I'm
But yeah.
a little dyslexic because this guy's last name is throwing me off. So I'm reading it. I thought I was reading it in my head like Noska, you're gay. And I was like,
Noska, yeah, I was gonna say
Noska,
Noska,
you're gray.
you're gay.
The
That's what I'm
bugbear
saying.
is dead.
like wow, I'm freaking 13.
Noska, you're gray. Live, you kill a bugbear and you severely burn these 2 cult fanatics, who, by the way, are spellcasters as well. So pretty cool, bouncing back and forth. Too bad they didn't have a counterspell.
Too bad.
Too bad.
Big
Alright.
fan of Jonesy and Live seeing some enemies coming up, and then just throwing enough fire to start,
Just fire.
and enough fire to make the Permian extinction jealous.
At the
Well, that's
same
good point.
time, after you cast your Burning Hands, your swarm of rats are gonna come down, and they're gonna make their attacks as well.
Go forth, Mort Union.
Whose swarm of rats?
Your swarm of rats.
I have a swarm of rats.
Yeah,
You
these are
have
the
a
ones who
swarm
came
of
to,
rats.
they came to help us against Manchun last week. These are the ones from the Emerald Enclave.
Those are going to hit, and they are gonna deal 7 points of damage.
Yay!
And 1 cultist fanatic is gonna go rats, and the one that gets bit goes rats. And then live, it is still your movement. You cannot end your turn on Rainier.
That's right. And then I have a bonus action.
You do not. Not after casting Burning Hands.
Then this. Who is this? It's hard to see. Is that Raymond?
This is Jonesy's Swarm of Books. Above Jonesy's Swarm of Books is Raymond. Raymond is up
Hello.
And then am I standing in front of an enemy, or is that Renault?
here. The enemy in front of you is a cult fanatic. You are standing on top of Rainier.
So if I move, I get an attack of opportunity against you.
Depends on where you move, actually. If you move closer to them, you will not take an attack of opportunity.
You will, of course, be on the front line at that point.
Oof.
What's worse?
Getting hit by the attack of opportunity, I think.
Okay, I think so too.
So you can move up, and you will not be suffering attacks of opportunity. Live, you still have a bit of movement if you want to come down to this spot. Otherwise, that would be the end.
Yes, Little John. I'm asking the same question. It's just so hard to see all these people's names.
I know.
If I moved here, would it be give anyone advantage? Anything like that? Like, what's the benefit moving down?
Well, honestly, the party members that you have here are range based. So no, you wouldn't be giving any benefits like that.
Okay, and then I'm looking at it. Will this cult fanatic right here, like, am I giving them advantage?
Nope. Nope. They would also not be gaining any advantage from your positioning.
Little John, I don't know what to do.
You can just skip your turns. That's
there's really not much. Yeah,
I just want to kill them all. And
that's what we're working towards. Don't worry.
Hapajaw.
Like Metallica, kill them all.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm from Waterdeep, and I say kill them all.
I'm from Waterdeep. Well, actually, I'm not from Waterdeep. As a matter of fact, I'm south of Waterdeep, and I say kill them all.
I am not from Waterdeep either.
When I hear I'm from Waterdeep and I say kill them all, I feel like they're talking about the poor.
Wow.
What?
Rolled a 5 and an 8. This dwarf is going to miss both attacks, and you're going to go, you know what? Probably not my fight, and is going to leave.
Oh shit! I'm out.
Normally I'd say pursue him, but we have kind of a lot to deal with on it right now. So
I've got no bugbears alive, so I'm just going to remove them from the initiative. We have a cult fanatic over here who has Lithe super close and is going to reach out and touch Lithe.
Oi!
We are going to cast a level 2 inflict wounds and miss with a 10. Yikes! Gazer is dead. Actually goes straight to Jonesy. Jonesy, you guys have been having some bad rolls. Hey, guess what? These guys have been having some bad rolls too, and it's got nothing to do with the smoke.
Jonesy.
Oh, there's plenty of
Bite the
smoke.
concrete.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
Make them bite the concrete, Jonesy.
I
bite the curb.
Bite the curb. Consume the curb.
no.
Consume the curb.
Do something. Do something.
Why are you just standing there? Do something. He pulls out his uses his whole action for a potion for healing. No, I'm kidding. Going to
Not a bad choice as a bonus action.
Yeah, I would just cantrip at this point. You basically cleared out the hallway.
You
damn it.
know,
Yeah, I'm
when
just
I was
gonna
reading
use
reading Paradise Lost, I remember Satan saying the same thing to Eve when it was her turn to activate. God, do a health potion and get past your turn. You're fine.
Gonna upcast this. Aw. So it's the second level. So I forgot how many of that is it again? It's 3 and then it's 4, so it's 2 times 4. Bad at the math. Give me a sec. 8. Who's that's not America has failed my education.
It's 8 force damage you get to throw out.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go and throw it all at the one that's right in front of right between Rainier and Light.
Near in
Someone right-
live. Oh, this one. Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
So how much damage is that total?
8.
Very close. Very close. Very close. Still up.
And now the books activate.
Booktivation.
They'll kill him without bruising him.
The school of alliteration.
Consider yourself schooled. Your death has been booked.
That's been booked.
The books are gonna slam, dealing 2 points of damage, and the cultist is still up.
You see that bruise on your arm? That's a bookmark.
We got the book puns coming out today. All right.
I'm an encyclopedia of this shit.
This is my go now.
You're gonna need a thesaurus to describe what's happening to you.
Oh my god.
This is my go. The books are done.
Yeah, the books are done.
It's
We're
still.
turning the page to the next character.
I was gonna use my my bonus action just to down that potion real quick.
Do it.
That is what is that again? 2d4 plus 2. We go over here.
These guys never should have came to this fight. They can only blame themselves.
Wrong neighborhood.
I'm going to make another ranged attack against Maloon.
Right.
Wait,
Who's in the shadow, by the way? It's pretty goofy.
Oh, not I thought you said Menshun. I nearly had a fucking stroke.
No, Maloon.
Malone.
Oh my god.
Here, I'll give you a better pronunciation. Melon.
Yeah, I was going to say, I
Melon.
saw his name spelled out, and I was like, Melon. Does a 19 hit him?
A 19 will hit him.
Nice.
trying to think of my age. I don't know. Yeah.
So we're looking at 28 piercing damage.
I love the calculation that comes up on these rolls. 28. Oof. Gonna negate all that second winding.
And then I'm going to hide behind this little tower here, and I'm going to hide again.
All right. You are very well hidden anyway. Go ahead and roll the stealth roll.
Yeah, I always roll the stealth roll.
Okay. Nancy, got it.
The idea now is that I'm just using the stealth to avoid getting hit at this point, because a dragon can eat a hit a lot better than a bugbear can.
Yeah.
Raymond's turn.
Raymond.
Fuck. My hands are covered in glue. That's not a pleasant feeling. Anyway, yeah. There's more glue on my hands than there are on the model. This is bullshit.
Oh, you're live on YouTube?
Oh,
YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Twitter,
Couldn't find you on.
Facebook.
why Facebook of all places?
I couldn't
I
find the
know.
live. I couldn't find the live on TikTok.
No, really? That's dumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think my comment earlier about the bold move Peter Jackson took in 2003 may have gotten the thing taken down.
Don't know.
Oh, you can kill
Anyway.
guys now, Raymond.
Raymond.
Yep, before you do anything, I have 1 bullet left. I'm going to reload.
You have 4 bullets, or you have 2 bullets left because your reaction shot didn't go off.
Sick. Anyway, you see the one that's more injured than the other? The one that's in the red.
Yes,
Yeah.
I see it in there.
Alright, barring this shot actually hitting, I will expend a grit point for the extra D10 damage just in case.
Against the guy in red?
Look, man, it's called an insurance policy.
No. I guarantee you he will not survive that.
Well, if I hit.
I guarantee you he won't survive the sharpshooter damage.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
It is your choice ultimately, but
Oh. Oh,
22.
22 is going to hit.
Damn.
20 damage.
Ooh, yeah. That cult fanatic is not a fan of bullets. Is done.
Remember,
yeah,
Raymond,
yeah,
you got it. Remember, Raymond, you kill the guy, you get a grip point back.
Oh, Suzanne, were you trying to talk and you were muted?
No, all I said was holy fucking shit.
Okay.
Holy fucking shit, Batman.
Final
Yeah.
to the stream.
Anyway, see that one right there?
That one? Yeah.
Fingers crossed, eyes shut, brace
doing-
for the worst. 23 plus 2, 25 minus 5, 20.
Dirty 20.
20's gonna do
Yeah.
it.
I will spend the great point for the extra D10. It's called an insurance policy, and my god, I'm insured.
That's it, the guy.
Oh, would you look at that?
You can reroll that.
Yes.
So roll 2d10.
Ne me frappe pas.
Oh,
34 damage.
Gross. Gross.
As also-
Yeah, whatever. Whatever, God,
you
they
in
believe
good
it. I put them in the fucking dirt. They're going nowhere. Your soul is not leaving this plane.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ask for forgiveness, any god that you believe in, because you're not finding any of it in this hallway. That cult fanatic is gone.
All right, now I will reload.
You have to wait till you have an attack action.
Click,
Uh-oh.
click, 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 click. Oh, that's me.
Okay. Rainier is going to go, oh no, my dearest friend, Sir Cull, who I have met and known for a long time here in Waterdeep, is in danger. He's been by himself in the room with a dragon. I must get to him as quick as I can.
Why does he sound like the, Why does he sound like the embodiment of the nerd emoji there?
Rainier gets his corner, sees you behind the pillar, and goes, Sir Cull, are you okay? Giving up your stealth.
I don't respond to him even in the slightest bit.
Hello? Do you need assistance? Sir Cull, the bugbear, investigator,
The
detective of
man behind the
Waterdeep.
pillar.
He's still like pressed up against the pillar, just like getting cover from it. Sword at the ready.
Like, if
It's
you
gonna-
don't move, maybe he won't see you.
He's gonna turn around to Jonesy. I believe Sir Cull has been deafened by this combat. This dragon has deafened our friend.
No, what?
Someone tell him to shut the hell up.
He's gonna run over here, and then he's gonna be able to see the dragon Ornax and go, "You fiend! How dare you deafen my close friend in my vault?" And he's gonna draw his dagger and he's gonna throw it.
Well, in the middle of his speech, I just want to say, Rainier,
Yes,
shut the fuck up.
you've been beguiled by this dragon. Do not worry, my dear friend. His blood will not be spilt. I will make sure he turns you back to our side. He throws his dagger. It only goes 30 feet. Doesn't reach the dragon. It's Maloon's turn.
You know, Oranax, I would say you can defend yourself, but I also don't actually think he's capable of much harm.
The dagger doesn't reach. It's too far away. Maloon is going to not be able to see Sir Cull and is going to make some big attacks with the weapon here. Boop, boop, boop. Are you
His weapon,
Makuku?
his weapon, aka brain damage.
1, 2, 3. Oranax takes 1 hit of slashing damage. 12 points. And then
Oh no,
it's
12 points against a dragon.
Oh dear.
Quit bullying me.
No, we're bullying Maloon, and you're helping us because you gave us a dragon friend.
That's Maloon. Maloon, quit bullying me.
He says,
Bobbin.
he says, teeth grit through tears. Stop fucking bullying me.
Not nice what you kind of doing.
Adrian.
The Drow Gunslinger is gonna try and throw darkness at you guys again.
He can do that multiple times a day?
Mm-hmm. Any
What the
reaction?
hell? What the hell?
I'm
No
all
reaction.
out of plots.
Light work, no reaction.
5,
Actually, I'm gonna
10,
rule for
15,
you. No, I'm kidding.
20. Okay. Something like that. All right. We're gonna get back in there. 15, 20, 20.
We're gonna show him what's what.
All right. No cult fanatics left. Ornax is gonna go. Ornax is gonna see this intellect devoured Miloud War Dragon and is going to fire breathe on him. Which is a 21 dex save. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, fucking right, dude. With a weakened breath
Oh.
from earlier, a 14, no chance. Maloon is going to take. Let's get these dice out here. Okay. Nope, gonna need the calculator. Gonna need the advanced calculator. Alright.
Some dragons
12,
feel some. Yeah, they do some insane shit, right?
10.
12d10?
70 fire damage.
I'm glad we decided not to fight this guy.
What?
I love Sean leaning into the camera. Huh?
I was like, that's a lot of numbers. Too bad I ain't counting them.
Some incredible.
Stupid numbers. Alright. That's gonna be Ornax. Live, your turn. Live, you can't see, it's dark.
Yeah. What just happened? Like, everyone down here is gone, everyone up there is gone.
Yeah, you look around and all the bad guys are god, but also it's really dark because there's a darkness spell sitting on top of you, so you can't really see.
Oh. What do I do? Ooh. I honestly like.
Oh, no.
I'm what?
Joe, say something. Oh no, this Wi-Fi went.
No.
Uh-oh.
It'll be back. It always is.
Yeah, he's not on for a while. It's okay.
Where did his Wi-Fi go?
Who knows?
I'm thinking, how do I see other than summoning my wildfire spirit?
That wouldn't work
this-
either.
Yeah, this is magical darkness. You just need to leave it. You need to get out of it. It's like an area thing.
So like I move back,
Or forward.
like all the way through it.
Yes. Because that's what a bad guy is.
Can I see all the way through it?
You don't need to see all the way through it to move all the way through it.
Can I move all the way through it and
Yes.
be safe?
Yes.
Why? Why can I be safe moving? The bad guy's in there. I can't even see in there. Little John.
I think the big reason you'd be safe though is because the bad guys wielding a gun, ranged weapons don't get opportunity attacks. So
Okay, so I can just move through here. Are you muted, Andrew?
Oh, yeah, I am. You can't walk through there because there's people there, so you're bumping into them.
Okay. And I just, honestly, I don't know what I could do. Unless I just do an AoE and hope to God anyone inside of it is fine. Yes, no, bad idea, good idea.
I'm not in there, so I'd leave it up to Jonesy.
What?
Because I can't see into the swarm, like the cloud of darkness. I feel like the only thing I can do is just cast an AoE in there.
That's gonna be yes.
You could throw an AoE in there, and you'd hit your friends and everything like that. And if that's something you're willing to do, then have fun.
Yeah, other than that, I don't know, honestly, what I could do.
Hmm.
You could always head south and circle around to the fight with me and Maloon and Oranax.
Is Mort in there?
Mort is also in there.
Could I locate him?
How?
With the spell locate animals or plants.
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
So Joe's back on roll 20 at least.
Hi, Joe. I'm scared.
Okay, so you know where Mort is. Mort is like 15 feet away from you north.
Okay.
That's your action. Do you want to move at all?
Uh, yeah, I think I just want to move back.
Okay. So that'll be you, and then we'll go to Jonesy. Jonesy, what's happening?
Okay, so I have no way to dispel this, and I only have one idea. I want to see if I could detect magic off of this drow, but I don't think he's doing anything inherently magical because he casted the spell, but that's over and done with now. That spell is just doing what it does.
Yeah.
So it's not like I can really trace him as the source, but I'm trying to see if I could use the detect magic to see if I can like sense him out in the.
Nah, detect magic wouldn't give that.
Mm.
I'd say if you want detect magic to do that, you could cast a spell and then roll an Arcana check on top of it to use it in that creative way.
Okay. The only thing I have that would be like that is fire bolts. Actually, wait. Acid arrow. Would that be a spell that I could use?
Do you have to see your target to cast Melfic's Acid Arrow?
Let me check because it says range, so it would most likely be a shimmering green arrow streaks across towards a range within. Okay, a shimmering green arrow streaks towards a target within a range and bursts into a spray of arrows.
Okay,
Spray
so
of
you
acid.
can't target because of the darkness.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
I guess we're just gonna wander forward until I bump into something.
Okay.
Both hands out.
All right. Go ahead. Wander. Okay. So Raymond is on your right. The drow is in front of you.
Okay.
You don't know who's who, but you definitely are touching two people.
Can I flip a coin? Just because Joe's gonna just throw a straight punch.
Do it.
Does he not have a dagger or a staff?
I'm not trying to take a chance here and accidentally stab a friend.
I'd understand.
You'd understand a dagger.
Gonna say you. I was gonna say, hey, you call it.
Me?
Heads
Or-
Raymond. Tails the drow.
Okay, Anton Sugar.
I got.
You can't see
it's
it.
flipped over now. I can't prove it. You have something to do here? Or is there?
You could roll a d4. Odds Raymond, evens a drow. Even. So it's the drow. Go ahead, throw your hands.
Let's see if it gets me something.
$15's not gonna hit.
Oh well.
Well,
Just come over here, you.
all right.
And-
Well, you made an attack, so now the books are gonna try to help.
Where the book at? Oh, I see. I think I see him.
The books crit.
That's really funny.
The books deal 12 points of damage to your punching target.
Do we hear a body hit the floor?
No.
Damn.
Jonesy, you throw your hand and you're like that way. The books kind of coalesce around your arm like Iron Man armor.
Yeah.
And then they fully like slug the drow across the chin.
Oh, it felt that. All right. By any chance, would a shove be an action or?
It's an action.
Okay, just making
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Ending my turn.
Okay, go to circle.
Nice. I was gonna go to here. You already know the deal.
Oh. Okay, yeah, you see him clearly.
24.
Yes, 24 definitely hits. Haven't you killed this man before?
Yes.
Wasn't it you?
Yes.
He's still
30
up.
damage.
Still up.
Joe's back.
Huzzah.
Hey Joe, are you back? Maybe not. I think my computer might have signal Ethernet cable.
Don't hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
I right now.
Never mind, not 5 seconds later, and it's kaput again. And 1 out of 10, how bad? Yeah.
Check it out.
Beeping and booping.
Basically. I almost punched Raymond.
Oh, great! There it goes.
Did he hear you?
Is it better? Are you okay?
Oh, sick.
You good?
Yeah, I'm on like the. No, I'm on my phone right now.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
nothing else is connecting at the moment. Aside from my computer, I think. And even then, and I'm doubtful this will last.
It's the heart.
My delivery guy canceled my dinner order.
Bitch.
Like, I hate when they think they just have that ability to just cancel your order. The
But
fuck out of here.
But they didn't cancel it like early on. They like drove to my house and then canceled it at my house.
Bitch.
I mean, that
they-
must have been smelling
No,
fire.
seriously.
They drove all the way over here. Yeah, I was tracking it on my phone. They drive all the way over here. You know, like, hey, this smells like it tastes good, and cancel and just had my food for dinner.
No.
Did he text you and like say that or?
No.
It's
But I mean, he still has the food, so you
Yeah, he
know.
still has the food. He still
Yeah.
brought it here, and he just like pulled over and started chowing down. I've seen them do it before.
But you get your money back.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it's not worth it because you were waiting for your food.
I mean, can you imagine that? Like, going like 15, 30 minutes out of your way, right? And just be like, you know what? This Chick-fil-A smells fire, bro. You know what? That just is wild to me.
Okay, Rainier's gonna run up with 30 feet of movement. and is going to see a dragon in its full form and a Maloon who had recently been killed that you guys had dispatched in Rainier's presence. So he is going to go, "Oh no, 2 villains ganging up on my friend Circle. Whatever should I do? Oh, I know. I will take a defensive stance, protect him from any enemies." And he's going to stand here and just be very suave and defensive and do nothing. Maloon is going to do 3 more attacks against Ornax here. Miss. Okay, those all miss. And then the Drow Gunslinger is going to go and hit the disengage action and then run. Okay. Run away. Ornax is going to...
I'll be surprised if he doesn't slaughter him this turn.
He's going to get real personal here and is going to go 1 bite, 2 claw attacks. That's a 33 to hit, a 29 to hit, and a 24 to hit, dealing a total of 41 damage. That is going to be the end of Maloon. Okay. And then finally, Circle, can I get a perception check? Jonesy, can I get a perception check? Lithe, can I get a perception check? So the 3 of you.
Natural 20.
Ooh, okay. Lithe, Jonesy, looking for 10 and 8.
Nope.
Okay.
Just reminding everybody who's Watson.
Circle, on that crit perception check, you can see Jarl Axel stepping in, seeing all the nonsense that happened. You guys slaying 4 basically waves of enemies. He's just gonna gingerly turn around and leave.
I'm just going to point to him and I'm going to say, Ornax, it's your decision.
It's a dishonorable thing to chase down an opponent who's conceded.
Quite right, my friend. And you, buffoon, betrayer, fool.
Ornax will breathe fire on Rainier and kill him. No.
No, wait, no.
Oh shit! How fitting.
It's a big dwarf.
His big fucking face.
Okay, let me shrink this token.
Is he back?
Remove this thing.
Joe, we won the fight.
Cool. I'm gonna bash my brain out.
Oh my god, you're coming through clear. Damn.
Back on my tablet. I feel intensely suicidal because of this shit.
Don't worry, don't worry. The good stuff is about to happen because we won the fight.
Victory!
Y'all Axel ran away because he's a bitch.
I've made it past 8 seconds, so I'm probably not gonna blink out anytime soon. I don't know.
Also-
give it a minute.
The intellect devourer starts scurrying around looking for a brain to eat, and it jumps on Rainier's head, and then it jumps off looking for food.
I am beyond pissed, but that is very funny.
Tries to find something to eat and can't find anything. Yeah, absolutely. All right, cool. So that is
shish kebab it as it tries to walk away.
it's gonna keep trying pathetically to crawl away while it's got a blade sticking out of its big brain matter.
I'm just gonna leave it pinned to the ground for a little bit.
All right.
Well,
Okay.
I think we've done it.
All right, so that is going to be the conclusion of the combat. Everybody is heaving at the end of it. That was a lot. There was a whole lot that was going down. A lot of spells thrown about. But if you guys leave the vault, Jarl Axel and his retinue are no longer there. It's a problem for another time, I suppose.
And only some of us will still be in the city. So, is that it then?
So that's gonna close it out. We're gonna take the camera, pan up as the party is exhausted, and then we will zoom back in to our humble abode, our favorite little mansion, our Troll Skull Manor in Patty's Pub, as the party is sitting about. But once again, a bar that is not put together. It is still beaten up, has had no repairs in it. And there is a deep conversation as Laryl Silverhand, the individual who is pretty much like, if you're not Forrest Gray, you're working for these guys. So Laryl
I am
Silverhand,
Forrest Gray.
but you are Forrest Gray, absolutely. So we got Miss Witch Queen herself over here, having a conversation with the party, and she says, everybody knows that you have the gold from the Vault of the Dragons. Everybody knows.
Word spreads quickly in Waterdeep.
Absolutely.
And if everyone knows everything, it makes me question how I still have a job.
I guess no one bothers looking.
I won't be here much longer anyway.
Another lie.
So what have you come to propose to us?
Well, the Lords of Waterdeep have come together, and I am a representative of that group. I do not believe in the declaration that they have made, which is that you should all be charged with the crime of robbery against the citizens of the city and face up to a month of hard labor plus damages for the currency. I believe that is unfair. I would like if you would give the gold back to the city. And we are prepared to have you keep 50,000 gold pieces for yourselves.
And here I was thinking I would have to work with Aronax to get it distributed to the city. Now, tell me, Silverhand, level with us. Is this money to the city, or is this money to the lords?
It would be to the lords.
Bastards.
Huh. Well,
Of course it would be.
I want to know. I was going to use half of my earnings and leave it to the orphanage. Can the lords intercept that in any way? If we had just, it still goes back to the city.
So we are saying that we will take the 450,000 gold pieces, and you can split amongst yourselves 50,000 gold pieces. The money that you have in your pocket, you can do with it as you wish.
All right, so basically, we're getting taxed.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
They don't know
Yeah.
where they don't know
Honestly,
where the
I'm-
vault is, do they?
At this point, now that so many like cultists and bugbears, everybody knows where the vault is.
Are they capable of entering it?
The door never shut. Stayed open. The only way that the door would have shut is if you guys had taken away all those keys.
And we're inside of the vault right now having this
No.
conversation.
We've
we're back in-
moved back to
Oh,
Troll Skull
right, yeah.
Manor.
Liza's gonna go like, honestly, I don't care. I want to get out of here.
Would we have been able to take the keys out when we had originally left?
It would have been like a whole separate adventure to get that to go. Live, if you say that you want to leave. If you try to flee, they will have city guards that are seeking to apprehend and imprison you.
Well, that ain't good.
Okay, do I know that before I...
This is the threat that's being placed before you.
How do
That
we
it-
get out of this?
Give up
We
the money.
pay them.
Yeah.
For the money.
Oh,
Were they aware of the?
I don't think. Wait a second. I don't think the Lithe was meaning like she was trying to make a break for it right then and there. Right?
Yeah, I don't think that's what she was saying.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is like you're saying I don't care, just do whatever. She is saying you have to care right now.
Yes.
We're not letting you not care.
Those gemstones that were off to the side, do they know about those?
No, they don't. As a
Can
matter
I-
of fact,
Can I have bagged those up or asked Oranax to hold those to the side before we left?
so Oranax will not let those gems go.
Okay, that's fine.
And the reason why is because that's actually Oranax's food.
Oh, okay,
He eats gems.
that's fine.
I hope he doesn't eat them too often. That sounds rare. You know,
Well-
in rare.
Which begs
Oh,
the
if I-
question
if I
for
just,
someone
like,
who's lived for so
shoot-
long, how does he have so many?
If I just shoot in a fire at a stone.
Quite frankly, I never cared for the money. I was in it to find the vault.
Well,
I'm still taking my 50,000 though.
Well, that's the exact opposite of what you just said, sir.
Let's say that reminded me of the
I was
scene.
in it to find the vault. I don't. It's not that I don't care about the money.
But you want to keep them in.
As long as we keep is because I was about to say, I guess that means that we keep your share then. But he wants to.
I just said it's not that I don't care.
It's like I said that I don't. I do, but
I was the next person who raises anything about that. He takes his drink and he splashes it in their face.
Raymond goes to raise his hand and say something.
No,
Alright.
While you guys are having this conversation, there are 6 other people waiting for you to conclude this conversation with Laryl Silverhand. And they are listening intently.
And they're inside of...
Yeah, they're also sitting inside Troll Skull Manor. You've got Emic Froon, who runs a business down the street. You have Davil Starsong, who is one of the Zentarum Point people that's hanging out in the Yawning Portal that you've had a few conversations with. Floon is here. Volo is here. Jelen Umbrusk, another lord of Waterdeep, is also here, and various members of temples, charities, and guilds all heard that you guys got quite a lot of gold on your hands.
That's fun. So even by their standards, 50,000 split between it's 4 people, right?
4 people.
The 4 of you.
Yeah, that's still quite a bit of money in Waterdeep, no?
That's an
That's-
intense amount of gold, yes.
That's like retirement funds.
Okay, so I mean, at this point, I think Jonesy would just say, "Well, then, I guess that's just Waterdeep taxation right there for you." It leads to the rest of the group where we're fine with that, right?
I should have invested in a 401k. I feel kind of foolish now.
But unfortunately, I don't believe we have much choice.
This is the safest action for all of you. I apologize that it does feel like winning the lottery and then losing most of the lottery.
I don't give a damn about owning the entire 500,000. I want
But
my
you just
share.
said,
I'm splashing him because nobody's listening to the exact words I'm saying.
oh,
But I would have rather distributed that 400,000, those 450,000 to the actual city, not the people who are simply going to sit on it in a vault. And I am saying this loud enough that the people outside here, I mean, the lords have more money than they would ever use, and they simply want to raise their numbers more. Bah.
Speaking of, Dylan Umbrusk is going to step up and hold a finger. Laryl Silverhand is going to go, if that's enough, I'm going to step out of here. Jeline is going to step up and is going to say that I understand that you had a bit of a quarrel with, and is going to lower her voice considerably with a Manchun simulacrum.
Yes, we killed many Manchus.
Many
Yes.
mansions.
So, I have a Manchun problem.
I've already forwarded the information I know to the Grey Hands.
Right. If I could pay off my loan to the Manchun that I'm speaking with, I promise to use my considerable influence within the Lords of Waterdeep to help you.
How much is your loan?
10,000.
Pay off a debt to the Manchun. What would this help be?
The help that I would give towards you,
Yes.
I will have the city look the other way in case that you do something that is a danger. If you are seeking political support, consider me an earmark.
I have a better idea. I'm going to kind of lean in a bit more. Manchun is my next target. I'm always investigating something in this city. Use that as you will, but 20% of what we have is a bit much. But I'll still get you out of this debt one way or another. Keep in contact. And that's the promise I'll make, is that basically his next adventure is going to be him looking for Manchun.
Cool. I'd also say that if you want a more mechanical specific boon, Jillian can give you a proficiency or a feat. Just like
No, Circle's gonna be hung up after this one, but if anyone else wants to continue their characters, feel free.
so 10,000 gold pieces going to Jillian, or do you want to hear the other offers?
Let's hear the other offers first, at least from my end.
Yeah. 'Cause we only have 50,000 to distribute. We don't have the full 500. Unless it would be really funny to give it all away now, so when the lords come, we'd be like, hey, we don't have the money. Sorry, buddy.
Bare minimum my needs for another horse and a new hat, because this one is going to take it off.
You'll have 12.5 thousand gold pieces, Raymond.
Oh, yeah. Just need a new hat and a horse and a new tent.
You can buy
my
the
last
best
one-
hat, horse, and tent in Waterdeep 20 times over.
Why would I do that? I just need the one.
Okay, so Emik,
This is why I love you, my friend.
So wait, do we each get 1,200? Right?
Yeah.
I mean 12,000.
12K.
12.5.
12.5. All right.
All right. So Floon is going to ask you for a very like meager 500 gold pieces just to cover a hefty gambling debt. Because we've been friends for so long.
Haven't you been getting us into trouble?
No,
How many of us is Floon asking that?
everybody.
500 each, or just 500 total?
Just needs 500 if you guys want to split just to help brother out.
I'm just gonna toss him the sack for my 12.5. I don't care.
just gonna give
Get
him
out of my hair.
500.
Yeah, get out of my hair.
Okay.
I'll pay you 500. I'll give you 500 dragons to fuck off.
He's very thankful and will bow a few times and go.
And if you
pay
come
off
to
his
me
debt.
for debt again, you will be working in this damn tavern.
If you want, I can give you this. He's going to offer Circle bad news. It barely works for me. I'm willing to be able to work better for you.
This will look very nicely over a fireplace.
Yeah.
Bolofam
That's work.
on a fireplace is really cool for bad news. Just like a little placard. Like
That's what I'm thinking.
that would go really cool in the tavern. Oh, Volafam Gidarm is going to come through and say, "My friends, gone on so many adventures in the Waterdeep and utilizing my Enchiridion to understand the laws and getting away and around the situations. I humbly request 5,000 gold pieces to help fund an expedition as I aim to travel across the ocean to the lands of Chult and begin researching on ancient magical dinosaurs. I would love to include you special mention in my masterwork."
Don't say it. Don't think it, Joseph. Don't
I'm gonna put a hand on the shoulder, and I'm gonna go, if only you had made this offer before Jotani jumped town. And I have the works of Dr. Drolan. You were saying, Jonesy?
Oh, he's just like, He's basically offering us like to pay him $12,000 gold pieces to leave us alone.
5,000.
5.
He said 5,000. Okay,
Yeah.
that's still a lot.
5,000, and you are welcome to come on the expedition of a
No.
lifetime.
No. Once again, if only Jotani had stayed in town.
Ram's gonna lean over to Jonesy after he said the 12,000. Don't give him ideas.
That's fair. I misheard. And he looked over to Leith. He said, well, that's fascinating. What do you think, though? Seeing dragons. Seeing dinosaurs.
I just wonder if this might not be a multi-level marketing scheme.
Okay, spoiler alert, Suzanne. You might remember him, Volo from Baldur's Gate 3. Everything with Volo is an MLM.
I mean,
Like he's like, you pay for me to go here, and I'll you can come with me as long as you pay for these other people to do these things.
I will say 2 things. Chult has a very cool native culture, like in lore. You guys might know
I
this.
believe it.
Yep. And it is a very nature-filled place, so Lythe as a druid might like it. It is extremely dangerous as well. So if you guys are looking for quiet retirement, I would not recommend Chult.
the reason I was saying that was because we do need to get at least I guess off screen we need to off Jonesy as the reason as to why Lythe is going into hell.
He lost a gambling match with Raymond.
Jonesy gets eaten by a dinosaur.
Raymond accused him of cheating one too many times.
I think we're skipping ahead a little bit too far.
Besides, you would want to be near Baldur's Gate in order for that to work. Baldur's Gate is where it works best, and you'll see why when we start. But anyways.
I'm real sleepy, you guys. I'm sorry.
Are you saying you want to get out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we just speed run these last few things so we can get it over with?
I think we're okay. I think let's talk end game stuff for our characters then. We don't have to go through the rest of them. That's completely fine. All right. So since Suzette, I don't know if you want time or if you want right now, what is the end scenario for Lythe Dolan at the end of Waterdeep Dragonheist? What's going on? What's your swan song?
Swan Song is trying to take Jonesy out of the city with her.
All right. Jonesy, I think that naturally goes towards you.
Okay, yeah. No, Jonesy's definitely gonna go with her wherever she wants to go. He feels the adventure is gonna be wherever she's at. So beforehand, though, leaves half of his gold. So leave 6,000 to the orphanage. Making that big piece, nice chunk for them, and I just don't know how he would die because I know it's just us. God,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm certain there will be dedicated time for that when Chains of Asmodeus starts and we all describe our reasons.
Right. And I also think
Okay, then if that's I'm sorry because I was just gonna say if that's the case, he did promise to take her to Candlekeep so they visit together.
Yeah. We just chill right now and then we figure it out.
Jonesy, you guys go to Candlekeep, and when you get to Candlekeep, and you meet all the monks, the knowledge clerics, and all those just spending all their time with learning, and it's a wonderful place. You absolutely love it. And you go to sleep one night, and you are attacked. Your soul is ripped out of your body, and your skin is being worn by a polymorphed blue dragon.
What?
Lythe, you continue your relationship with Jonesy.
No.
But you didn't know that the whole entire time you're actually in a deep relationship with a blue dragon.
How would she not know that? How would she not know that?
Oh, polymorphs are indistinguishable from the original creature.
You can't
Holy
tell
shit.
that person has been fully body swapped. And
How
Jonesy
long
has
does this go on for?
and Jonesy would have on day 2 Jonesy was killed.
No.
and you are in a relationship with a blue dragon for the remainder of your vacation time. You don't know that Jonesy is dead.
That's horrid.
I heard like 50 fucking Vine Boom sound effects there. Jesus Christ.
Well, at least we know why she's gonna be angry in the next campaign.
Did you? Oh yeah.
No kidding.
And perhaps have like a real deep-seated hatred for blue dragons.
What is with you and blue dragons recently? Why is this a thing I keep noticing in your games?
I don't think he likes color blue.
Actually, the origin for that is Fish, because Fish's character comes from Candlekeep. And so her character, Nim, that's what happened to Candlekeep. So the fact that these guys are going to Candlekeep just makes the multiverse connected.
So this is like part of Nim's backstory that's being tied in here.
Both of their backstories now, yeah, it's just connected.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I
'Cause,
mean, I'm building a multiverse here.
No, I love it. I love it. Because
Yeah.
he mentioned blue dragons back when Jotani was interrogating the Hobgoblin. Blue dragons were popping out of that door back in Curse of Strahd before I left. And now you're talking about a blue dragon that's just killed Jonesy in his sleep.
Everything's connected.
Anyways,
so Sean, pick somebody else. Pick Patrick or pick Joe.
Oh, Joe.
Hey Joe, you've been like phasing in and out of reality. Your turn.
Yeah, I'm still here right now, and I guess fortunately. I feel awful for missing the final 30 minutes, but hey.
So what's Raymond do after the events of this?
Yeah, don't worry. This is all being recorded on a VOD.
Raymond feels so much better. Anyway. Raymond is first and foremost going to acquire himself a new horse and name it promptly. He just lost Stupid the horse. His horse before that was Moron the horse. This one is Idiot the horse.
When's Nimrod?
Nimrod's the one after.
Okay.
I would really love if the spelling for the first horse, which was Moron, is Moreon. It is more on the horse.
Moron, I see.
But he also would go to a clothes store and get 2 more green bandanas and 2 more hats. He'll be back for another hat for himself, but these 2 are for 2 different people. Before Jonesy and wife head out on their little vacation, book club getaway. He will proceed to give them both a hat and a bandana and promptly tell them they're both Holmans now. They are now part of the only family he has left.
That's so sweet.
And before any questions are asked, their bandanas are in their respective colors that they wear quite frequently. Wear them proud. I sure do.
Gray and purple.
After that, he will return to another store in particular and get it's a cowboy hat. It's a bit lighter this time. He has to wear it for a little bit to get a darker color in the sun. Taking Idiot the horse and whatever supplies he has managed to accrue with his money at this point, he will prepare to leave the city, but not before doing probably, one could call it the dumbest thing ever. Some could call it the funniest thing ever. He's just gonna go to the town square one day and just throw out a couple thousand gold and do it again until he's down to his last 100. And then with one final click of his heels as the mass mob is just there collecting their gold as he's giving wealth back to the city his own way, he's going to do the classic cowboy movie thing of riding off to the sunset while his horse does, can I call it a horse wheelie? A horse wheelie.
The
2 front legs up in the air.
Pull the
Raymond has
reins
his
up.
hat off.
Yep.
Has his hat off, screaming the loudest yeehaw he's ever managed before hitting the trail once more.
Yeah, can I just recontextualize what you have said? So you are giving away tons of money, which is going to cause a riot in the streets of Waterdeep. You are you are 3 times a criminal in Waterdeep as you cause massive amounts of rioting in the streets. Yes, you are riding off into the sunset, but you are not alone. They are chasing you.
There are charities, brother. There are charities.
Yeah, doing something like Griffin Riders are running you down there.
He's in a white Bronco. Someone stop him.
Knights. Tonight on Knights. Get
I
a
remember
better
point out
shaker.
he was trying to do a good thing here. I was trying to do a good thing here. I fucked it up again.
Well, you knew it was going to be. You said it was stupid, so here we are.
Do you want to say that he gave it to charities instead?
Yeah, I feel like if I say yes, I'm going to be judged. And
I
if
wouldn't
say no,
judge
I'm gonna
you.
be judged anyway.
Why would we judge you? No.
Going back to my choice. Anyway, let's give that money to charity.
Okay.
Okay. So you find a nice charity to give it to, and it's
He
like
donates 12.4 thousand gold. That's insane.
No, 12.5. I still have 100 gold in my own inventory.
I was gonna say, yeah, it would actually it'd still be 12.4 because you'd have to go around buying the equipment, like the horse and stuff you just talked about. So we'll just say, around 12.5.
Come along, idiot, the horse. There's much more world to see out there.
so I just the money is for the homeless or for the sick or what are we? Who's it going to?
Just because he lives his life on the trail doesn't mean everyone else is meant for it. He's gonna give it to the homeless.
All right. So effectively, Raymond, you eliminate hunger in Waterdeep. No child will ever go hungry again in Waterdeep.
Good. That means there won't be in barrels anymore. Or selling guns. Particularly that last one.
Mor loves being homeless so much she has to leave the city in exile after this.
And in combination with Jonesy's 6K going to the orphanage, where if you didn't have a family, now you're living up in like a super hotel with all of your education, college, and courses like paid for beforehand. So there's like a cohort of apprentice wizards making their way up the ranks because of this. So they're getting it from both ends. They're getting like they have a place to live and they have the place where they can better themselves in their lives. And their basic needs are also going to be met. So Waterdeep was never a utopia. It was always a place for rich people. But now there definitely is that kind of the bottom is lifting up. Yeah. Amazing.
The Waterdeep is a city built on trickle down, and he just went for it to bottom. He just swaps to bottom up.
Fuck you, Reagan. Up.
Reagan waiting for the trickle down and hell.
Reagan waiting in hell for salvation.
Flip the hourglass. All right, Sir Cull, let's get to you. What's happening?
So Sir Cull, first I think he quickly establishes or tries to establish a working partnership with Aranax now that Aranax doesn't have to guard the gold anymore, because he wants to help keep that staff safe as well. So he's going to help Aranax with that. He's got a little confidant. He's going to use his 12.5 to getting the tavern running. He hires workers. He's finally the guy to put in the money. He gets workers. He gets the licenses from the guilds. It sells meats. He's keeping the name Patty's Pub. He was not there when it was named, but I do imagine that, and he is going to begin. The first floor, that's tavern space. That's you come in, you eat, you do all that stuff. His back office, he runs his investigation business out of a back office in there. So it's like a dual building. You go there for a tavern or to ask him to do stuff. On his time, he is searching for Manchun. He did not take very kindly to watching one of his friends get power word killed. He did not take lightly to fighting to the death, only to realize he was fighting simulacrums. And overall, doesn't seem like a guy he wants running around the city. He's going to work with Force Grey, and just in general, he's just kind of taking that defender of the city role, partially because he got the sword. He's not a very direct fighter, so it is through investigations and subterfuge at this point. Runs the pub, does investigative work, and I can almost picture, just a final scene, if you would, of him on the city wall, watching Raymond, Jonesy, and Lythe go their separate ways into the distance, and I can imagine him with Aranax in dwarf form, talking to him and being like, I've been with many groups in my time, and I think they were my favorite. And he's going to turn to a figure that had been referenced earlier in the adventure, clad in red armor, this platinum-looking dragonborn behind him, and he's going to say to him, they were far easier to help get working than you were. And then he's going to go off with his last statement being, now, I think we're going to need the city's mage in order to help find this Manchun fellow. Decarios, I believe his last name was. That is Gale. If anyone doesn't know Gale's last name,
Truxton will return for Avengers Endgame.
Prexen will return for the Eve of Vecna.
Can I get a final investigation roll from Sir Call?
Absolutely. Can I get advantage?
Absolutely.
All right, Pat, don't end us on a dud. Rolling that 20, man.
I got a 23. Would have been awesome to end the campaign on a nat 20, but
On a 23, Leaf, the ghost, who has been in Trollskull Manor this entire time, you meet Leaf for the first time down in the Vault of Dragons. And you can finally piece together what the silhouette has been looking like this whole time. That silhouette has been looking like Jarl Axel, Bay and Ray.
was Leaf Jarl Axel himself this whole time?
The real Jarl Axelbane was the friends we made along the way.
I think with a 23 investigation, you can say for certainty, yeah.
So did we fight a fake? Or was this ghost just projected here by Jarl Axel?
Anytime you've said something in Trollskull Manor, Jarl Axel has known. Anytime Raymond has gotten a mysterious note, it was from Jarl Axel. So who
So
placed
is
these
this-
different things around?
Lythe was like, "Thank you so much for helping us and taking care of us."
That whole entire time, you were speaking directly to Jarl Axel, Bay and Ray.
Icarus was trying to fuck Jarl Axel. Oh my god.
I was trying to mention that. Yeah, that means that they had a little thing going on. They're wild.
I'm going to yeah, it's true. Oh my god, that's wild.
He was committed to the part.
Then
Method actor.
credits roll after the walk into the darkness. The after credit scene is going to be Sir Cole, Mr. Decarios, if you don't mind, and I'm going to have him help me dispel this stupid thing.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, I guess you're gonna kill Leaf, who is actually Jarl Axel the whole entire time. Excellent.
Oops.
Okay.
And I will say his name is Gale of Waterdeep. That's why I reference him here.
Mm.
I was surprised Gale didn't show up at any point.
You think this was a
Drizzt
pre-deal
still
event?
earned it. I was gonna say Drizzt still earned it, and Minsk showing up for brief cameos. Not Gale. Gale lives here.
Baldur's Gate 3, gross. Cool.
You and Karlak show up back in Avernus.
Yeah, I mean, fair. Hey, campaign 2 over.
Campaign
Okay.
2.
Campaign 1 for me.
True.
Congratulations.
Yeah, campaign 1. I missed like the latter 30 minutes of it. I feel great.
I mean, catch the VOD. It's everywhere.
Listen, I'm just
I'm
saying
sorry,
it wouldn't be a Joe Waterdeep session if we had abysmal dice rolling and Wi-Fi kicking me out. We're so back.
The good news is you only ended up missing like combat stuff, which like it's fun to be there for combat, of course, but like you kept all the story beats, so that's good.
Yeah, and I almost decided to riot and fled on a white Bronco. I could have been the next OJ.
Oh, that's another thing.
I have to go to bed.
Have
Oh,
a good
sorry.
night.
Good
Bye.
night.
I love you guys. Stars and wishes, all of you.
Stars and wishes you. Get out of
We'll
here.
see you. We'll see you next week for Chains of Asmodeus.
Yes, you're gonna be
Yeah.
here.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna be here.
Yeah.
Oh hell yes!
Yeah, I already said I'm going to lock myself in for it. So
You fellas are stuck with me, unfortunately.
Oh great! No one changed. No one leave. I love you.
no,
guys.
no, I won't leave. I might try and recruit my cousin now that a new game is starting up.
Bring
So,
forth the Savior.
I will say I do leave bad news with a plaque in honor of heroes still breathing, Raymond, Lythe, and Jonesy.
Oh dear.
Good night,
dear.
everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, that was a good one, though. Oh God, Andrew, that was beautiful.
Yeah, well,
It hurts
Also,
so bad.
I forgot to mention. I think there's going to be a slight melancholy that kind of tints all of Sir Call's scenes here, because he knows he's not seeing these guys again. Like, he is too old. There's almost no way they're going to like round back to the city in time. So that's why he's very wistful about the whole thing. He's got like 5 years left in his tank. Like, let's be honest here.
No, he's immortal. Shut up.
He's immortal now.
Yeah, no, this is.
He's got that dog in him. He'll live.
But yeah, if that wasn't clear, that was the Sir Call the whole time was the guy who trained Prexen when he was a very young lad. He's the reason Mehen was the guy that he was.
Mehen will return
Okay,
for Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, I was getting a little sense of that. But so if Prexen is Eve of Ruins, when is that?
That's a Sunday game. That's our Sunday morning game.
And Jotani's going to be on Friday nights.
Yep. Jotani's coming back here.
Oh God, because now I'm kind of tempted. I want to pull Leander for like if there's a space for that.
For
In a
Eve of
Sunday
Ruin
game?
on Sunday?
No, there's not going to be, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if there is one, I'll tell you. But
Yeah.
Okay.
right now, all the slots are full.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I don't think I applied for that, did I?
No, you're already there.
Oh, okay.
It's the Dragonlance slot, so
Yeah, we're not
Oh
done
my
with
God.
Dragonlance, so
it's you, me, Kinsey, Ash, and Tom, and Hunter will be joining in when we start Eve of Ruin.
Andrew, you know what this means? My brain rot will continue.
Free.
I get to stop critical thinking for a bit.
We'll see what we do after Chains of Asmodeus. So
yeah.
But that's a year down the line, so we ain't got to worry about it. Probably a year if I had to get. Most campaigns are around that time.
So I want to do Stars and Wishes, and I want to do the star real quick. That Raymond pulled a gun on the Drow gunslinger,
Quick draw, bitch.
because there was no. I don't know what vibe I was giving, but I did not think of him as a bad guy.
I think,
And
I
that was
I feel like the bloody nose and like the weird, I think it was they picked up on my plan that we don't trust these Drow, and then he got the bloody nose when no one else did. Felt like kind of a signal.
yeah. So that was one of the circumstances where it's like a GM had to experience playing something off because it wasn't a part of the initial plan. Just improv it. And so there it
I
was.
tricked you.
Jarl Axel.
so
I hate that bitch.
that's the star. And for wishes, yeah, man, it's pretty fucking cool. I think everybody had a really epic ending. And
I almost left the city in a worse state than when we started.
well, it would have been temporary if you had done it. It would have been a temporary thing. But yeah, I like it. I like these characters. It's hard to like new characters when you fall in love with the previous characters. It was a hustle.
It was. I was gonna say I tried so hard to get like the love for Jotani that I had for Prexen, and I felt like I was working a little overtime. Felt a lot more natural with with Sir Call, funnily enough.
Yeah, and with
Legitimately,
Circo, we just laughing every session, just laughing hard at Circo.
Nope.
So
It was the beautiful Sean Connery impression.
legitimately crazy. We almost lost Rain in session 3.
yeah,
Intellect Devour.
I'm so glad you kept Raymond for the whole campaign, Joe. I genuinely think you make really good characters.
Shucks.
that's the stars and wishes for me. Gonna pass it over to Sean.
Okay, stars. It's just everybody's ending. Oh, fuck! Like, I love the idea of like Raymond, just like like really just was that lone wanderer that came into town, made a couple of quick friends, lifelong friends, threw some money on the ground, caused a riot, disrupted. I'm hoping like that little side of like the economy and ran it off being chased by local enforcement. And like the whole like little like reveal there, like Prexton being like a former student of Circle is. I love how that went full circle.
Full circle.
Hey, Bazinga.
I had that. I want to make. I don't know if I told anyone. I had that planned since day one of making that character. By the way,
Damn, that's deep. I love that. Just like, or even like, just like that last part where it's just like he looked wistfully at the names. I'm like, oh, stop, fuck.
Yeah, it's because he's never gonna see you guys again. He's already outlived one of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh god.
And again, I just like, Andrew, that was pretty cool how you tied it in with another like character like that you guys have like in universe.
I was gonna say when you pull that stuff off, I did a game called Spectaculars that comes with 4 campaign books. It's a superhero one.
oh man.
And I was running this to different campaign books with different groups. And the crossover stuff was so much fun to get to like make little nods to.
By the way,
Also, you know,
and Sean, I don't know, I don't think this impacts you in any way, but it is actually significant for you. And Patrick, if you keep joining the Wednesday games, and Fish, if you're watching this, I don't care.
Yeah.
Spoilers for you because you pay for that table anyway. I'm gonna make Jonesy a BBEG in the Wednesday night campaign.
huh?
Huh?
Well, polymorphs Jonesy, I take it.
Jonesy's flesh homunculus.
Dude, I can't wait for Jotani to run into that guy.
Yeah, because that's also another circle we're gonna make full.
Oh god.
Full.
Yeah, Jotani's my sit-in character for the Wednesday game. Which is a shame because I did that on a whim, and then doing that on a whim is what made me decide I want to use him in Chains of Asmodeus. And I'm sitting on like 3 character builds that I feel deep connection to, that I really want to play, but I also have nowhere to put them because I keep bringing back my old characters.
People on this server are going to be so on the same time loving and hateful towards Jonesy. There's gonna be people on the server who are gonna be like, fuck Jonesy, motherfucker.
See, the funny thing is I can almost see that as like, I almost want to do like a flash forward, like Chains of Asmodeus is gonna happen sometime after Shattered Obelisk, because he's gonna fight this presumably polymorph Jonesy, show up, and then be like, wait a minute, that wasn't the real Jonesy. Where's my actual friend? And then he's going to head back. He's going to start looking around and try and, get this investigation, like what happened to the real Jonesy. And that's what's going to lead him back into town for Chains of Asmodeus.
I wonder if Jotani will reflect like the last interaction that he had with Jonesy and the rest of the group.
Trying to remember what he said specifically to Jonesy.
He didn't say anything in specific. He was just like very like loud about everybody, like just saying like "fuck you," and
I mean, that was mostly that was mostly at Icarus and Aaliyah, because Icarus was like, "We need to kill this guy," and Jotani's like, "If you do that, I'm fucked." And Aaliyah does it anyways. He's like, "Cool, thanks, guys."
Oh yeah, no, it's just like it was a very just like fair enough. I just figured that like I guess I brought it up because like that could be like one like angle to handle it from, because that'd be interesting. Like I guess from like an emotional standpoint, but
yeah, he didn't.
That's
yeah, he definitely didn't hold specific disdain for Jonesy or Live. And I remember he specifically sought out Raymond because like Raymond was really friendly to him. It was mostly just directed anger at the two of them.
Oh, I wonder how he would feel. Well, he'd probably enjoy the fact that he's what was his name?
Icarus.
I was about to say Isaac. Icarus got clapped. But anyways, wishes. I wish that we are able to see the next campaign all the way through to the end with the characters we start off with. But anything can happen.
Should be easier. There's a I'm pretty sure there's a gimmick in the Chains of Asmodeus. Oh no, that's only if you're a dead character.
Nah.
You can play a dead character in Chains of Asmodeus. Funnily enough, I looked at the book. If you're dead, there's basically no timer for things like Revivify, or it's like extended because there's like a ritual placed on your body to keep you alive.
What if you were dead? Like in this situation for Sean's character, who was dead,
like currently dead.
Was and then brought back because of the actions.
They would need a body. They would need a body. Because the way the Chains of Asmodeus thing does it is that you guys get a group patron, which there's the Hell Riders. We all remember, Zevlor and them. There's of all things, Saravok's murder cult, and then a neutral faction that I don't remember. I don't remember who the neutral faction. It's good, evil, and neutral are the 3 group patrons. And if a player's like, hey, I want to bring back a dead character, or I want it so that my character was killed and his soul was taken to hell and he's trying to get it back, then your group patron casts a very ancient ritual and brings them back from the dead. And they're like, you basically need to go get this soul because this ritual won't last forever. But then there's a few other gimmicks to it, like you have specific challenges if you're a dead guy. Like there's fights that will happen for individual dead people that wouldn't happen otherwise. And if you die, it's either there's no limit or there's a very extended limit on things like Revivify and Raise Dead.
Coincidentally, you can achieve the same effect with gas station sushi.
Not true.
Oh, it's funny because keeping that in mind, I guess the idea of like, that Magento was dead.
I was gonna say Magento was dead for a year.
Yeah. Considering them fat, so how's because you I'm sorry, Andrew, you said that we were getting like a couple of 2 free feats for our thing, or
Bro,
was it free?
did I say 2 or 1? I feel like I said 1.
I said 2.
You said 2.
I said 2. Look at that.
I was gonna say you absolutely said 2. Trust me.
Horrifying. Look what I've done to myself.
I need to go make it. I need to go make a copy of Jotani's sheet. So I have the level 9 for Wednesday, and I have the level 11 for Chains of Asmodeus.
So the reason I was bringing that up was so one of the feats I was going to use was Gift of the Chromatic Dragon, and I figured considering like the amount of stuff that the kind of magic that Leander was messing around with and the type of magic that it used to raise her. I figured that might be like a residual left over from from basically Leander's own journeys.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
But I'm gonna pass that on to Joe.
Okay. Stars. I'm gonna hand one out to everyone for bearing with me that last bit there for the. Okay, we're back. Ongoing as of right now issues with my connection.
Uh-oh.
We can still hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, you guys are clipping.
Clip,
Anyway,
clip.
chat, don't clip that.
Chat, don't clip that.
I'm gonna give a star to the 3 players who had their 3 other folk for their endings. I thought they were all very interesting. It's weird. This campaign has the odd effect of me going through multiple emotions before the end of every session. Usually it's dread. Last week it was sadness, and this week it's just kind of, well, now what? And I'd like to point out,
but was it fun?
Yes.
Okay.
Or would I do it again? I would in a heartbeat. Shitty connection and one's a bound and all.
That's sweet.
Wishes. Well, I wish to get on moving into Chains of Asmodeus now, don't I?
I can't wait to see his character for Chains of Asmodeus. It's very cool.
He was using Tree.
No.
No?
Tree's going multiversal. Tree is not going to hell.
He's going to Eve Ruin. Oh, you guys are gonna see Denser. Hey. Glad to see the revival of Denser. Deserved. Robo
Not only a
Fighter.
revival, a revision.
Oh, okay. Hey, cool.
I actually have a story for him this time.
2 feats, Polar Master and Sentinel.
Why would I do that? That's cringe. I'm a great sword fighter. Come on now,
Okay.
have some
Okay.
respect.
Cringe, alright.
I have self-respect. I don't do polearm sentinel. I can't weaponize my coping harder, Andrew. You're gonna have to cut me some slack here.
Ready to pass it down?
Who's left?
Me.
Okay, Patrick, I'm gonna pass it to you. I also cast Explode Ballsack.
What?
Wait, what are you-
I cast testicular torsion.
What?
Stars? What a wild fight, man. I know as a fact. I refuse to believe that that was in the book normally.
No,
I don't
no.
believe that.
Hell
I was
no.
gonna. In fact, I'm pretty certain Manchun was supposed to be our final fight, and not even like. I'm pretty sure Manchun was amped up. Because what do you mean a simulacrum cast a 9th level spell?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. That technically that's not the last fight in the game.
what is the last? Wait, the Manchun one, or
The fights that you guys had technically is not the last fight in the campaign.
well, the last fights it was supposed to be?
For the version that you guys had traveled through,
They want us to deal with Manchun, don't they?
actually going through his lair.
Ooh, ew.
Yeah.
I'm glad we decided circle. We'll just go do that on the zone.
Yeah, that's a real
We'll see if he-
adventure.
I was gonna say, well, after Chains of Asmodeus, we'll find out if he lived.
Ah.
And then Wishes. I can't wait to see the team dynamic. Oh, I wish we can get, because I remember we talked with her about it. I wish we could get Whisper back in this.
Yeah.
Hadn't we said we were going to try and get her back in
Yeah.
once this one finished?
They said their medication's starting to even out,
Yeah, so
but at the same time wasn't here today, and usually they're here. So I don't
yeah,
know.
so we'll see one way or the other.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text my cousin. I'm gonna be like, hey, this campaign just ended. We're gonna be heading into hell. It would be cool to see your character show up if you want to bring him. So we'll see how that all turns out. I would like to have at least a party of 5 because I don't mind a party of 4, but it just feels just a smidge smaller than I like the 5 and 6.
We're spoiled now.
Yeah, I really am.
We like the 5 and 6. And at one point the 7.
I can do 3 and 4. Hell, I can do 2 if I need to. Like, I don't mind doing 2.
Beats being a party of 8. That's a big
funnily
fan.
enough, I actually kind of like doing a party of 2 more than a party of 3 or 4.
Ah, okay. Well, you know
'Cause I
me.
remember-
I can't stand 2.
Well, Joe and I did a party of 2 for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a few levels, and that was a lot of fun actually. There were a few days that it got a little rough. But that's because I think we were like adjusting to having an early morning game. And then I feel like once we adjusted to that, I felt like it was actually a lot of fun. And then Kinsey and Ashton came in and bumped it straight up to 4, so we didn't have to do the weird spot of 3.
Yeah.
And I really liked it.
Yeah.
So, so wishes is I hope we can recruit.
Will do.
I think I have a friend that wants to join something, but I'll get back to that because I also think finances might be an issue on his end anyways. So
Yeah. Finances might be an issue for my cousin, so yeah, ask whenever, because I'm just gonna ask him and be like, hey, give it a shot. Don't give it a shot,
Yeah.
So.
Next
can I
week
ask
is
you-
the 22nd. Yeah?
and I wanted to ask, like, how famous was in this version of the Sword Coast, was our original group from the El Terrell saviors?
Oh, okay. So if I were to kind of contextualize your fame, I would say you're probably known by adventurers, but not known by normal folk.
Okay.
So the people who need to know definitely know. The people whose business it is, they're gonna know who you are. But just like the regular folk, they don't know any adventurers, right? But then there are some where people are like, oh, Elminster, oh, Mordenkainen, like household names. You
I
guys
think
aren't
this is
like
also-
household names.
I think this is also very dependent on where you are in the Sword Coast.
Yeah.
Like, if you're in El Terrell, I think they know us, for example.
Yeah, maybe even more so than Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I was
They
gonna
know
say
you not so
Baldur's
But,
Gate definitely knows Frexen specifically more than everyone else, but
Yeah.
that's because of what he's been doing since then.
Yeah. Because for Leander, because like to get a little vain, I think like for like Leander, he like I said, he after El Terrell and going back and settling down with Fioli and Magenta, he pretty much he retired to the house husband lifestyle, but also like still wrote songs and like ballads and sold them off there, but never did any actual touring.
I
So I
actually
think-
think we would be super famous in the Sword Coast now that you mention it because of Leander.
I'm not sure, but I do know, like, if you were to talk about the factions, like the Lord's Alliance and the Order Gauntlet, Harper's, even the Zentarum, like your names would be on a list.
Yeah.
Maybe not something you like.
Not that kind of list, but
Is that a no-fly list or?
Depends on who you're talking to. If it was
Well, that's
Zentarum, yeah, that's definitely like a no-fly list.
I mean, fuck it. Just fade into comfortable obscurity with enough money from the savings from the adventure. Boy, this is gonna be fun, man.
I
There's still, like,
enjoyed this a lot. I like Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
it was fun exploring the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I had a great time. I had a great time failing literally every faction.
I'm still mad that out of everyone, I was the only one who didn't get their faction to come help them. I see how it is, Gray Hands. I know why that is. I know why that is, by the way. I'm not, I get why that happened.
Yeah. Did we ever take one session off while we were playing Waterdeep? I don't feel like we ever took one session.
No, I think that was just a rapid, like, straight through.
Not as a group. When my grandpa passed, I took 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't think we ever did like a group cancel. I remember, no offense, I remember when we were getting to the end of Avernus, like things kept popping up like every other week for a quick second. And it was getting, I was like, come on, I just want to play.
I think I missed one game of Waterdeep, but that's because my power went out and Wi-Fi was still gone.
Oh yeah, I know there was one time you went out to see Dune, and you came in like
I
a
made
little
it back in
late,
time.
and you
All
made
day
it
for it.
back. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say next week, let's take the week off.
What?
Yeah, we should do one. We should do one Friday where we're like chilled.
But this is
like-
how I chill.
I like being shaken and stirred.
Sean, how about you? How do you feel?
I feel weird. The Friday no D&D. I'm like, that's strange. I mean, like even just to take it as a date, just to like like
Recalibrate with your new character, recalibrate
Yeah,
with
like-
like the new setting.
yeah, like something like at least like I think like with the Friday, like even if we don't play, like still like coming up, meeting up here, and just like still like I guess like going over our characters, like little backgrounds and motivations.
I was gonna say, I'm okay if we want to do like a chill week next week. Like, so like again, I read part of the books. I didn't read all of them because obviously I don't want the thing to get spoiled. The game starts pretty fast with Chain of Asmodeus, just launching you right into like, here's how you're getting, here's what's going on. Here's how you get to hell. So I don't mind if we want to do like a chill week next week where it's like, just like everyone show up, maybe here's some build tips for anyone, what do we still need in the party? Everyone introduce your characters and your backstory, like a week like that, I wouldn't
A
mind.
true session 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if it ends in like role play, I wouldn't mind of just like, you guys are get because you guys get assembled by your group patron. So I wouldn't mind just having like a little bit of like, okay, they brought us here, we're waiting in the tavern, and the session could end with them popping up. Because I'll say right now, I'm fine jumping right into it. But
Okay. So I think let's do a very session 0 on that Friday. Let's redraw the lines for borders and lines and veils. And,
yeah, especially because people could be coming back or new people could be joining.
yeah, and with kind of like death always a thing, we need to kind of redraw those lines, and see if there's other things that we want to explore in relation to each other's characters as well. I feel like I've been trying to implement more romance stuff in my campaigns. I don't know if there's other stuff that you guys want to try out. So we should go over those.
I wish thee the best of luck.
Okay.
We're
All
getting we're getting denser married.
We
I
are
think the only
not. As a matter of fact,
I think the only new ground for romance for me at this point would be just doing it from the perspective of like I guess a female magenta, but
I've been wondering if Jotani. That's funny because I was wondering the other day. I was like, could Jotani end up with someone? I don't know.
all right, bet. Magenta's gonna
Hell
totally
no.
raise up.
Romance.
What the fuck?
That is. I was gonna say.
Riz it up.
The funny thing is, I feel like they'd probably have closer to like the brother sister thing going on because they're
Yeah.
they both spent so much time around Prexton growing up.
I'm deploying the asexuality resonator. It will make everyone asexual within a 50-mile radius.
The ace.
No, that's fast.
ace-
Let's go.
Man, I
Fascinating.
feel weird now. Ew, women.
I really want
Wait,
Prexen
hold up.
to just like hard eyeball Jotani and be like, stay away from Magenta.
Well, it's funny you say that because I feel like Prexen is far more Jotani's my son than he is Magenta's my daughter as a statement. Because Magenta's obviously raised by Leander and Fioli, whereas like Jotani had to like grow up for the past 10 years in Prexen's order. Like he spent a large portion of his life living in the guild hall.
Yeah, Magenta's would be more like I guess like a niece than anything.
Yeah, the
she
niece
actually-
family friend role.
Like she informally like sometimes like refers to him as like Uncle
Uncle.
Mehen. It's like like by his family name, Uncle Mehen.
It was funny because he probably stopped going by that, like probably before he like actually met her, which is really funny.
It's just stories from like Leander and Fioli.
Also, I guess I can just spoiler this now because it's going to be a session 1 drop. Prexen's dead at the start of Chains of Asmodeus.
What? That's
Yeah,
why you were researching the dead stuff?
That's part of it. That's part of it. Because I was tempted to do that most of the time to get the souls that are in hell that our adventure is on are the souls of people who died, and they went down there. And the game is like the Chains of Asmodeus book will tell you it happened from Saravok and his cult. He went on a rampage and was like he did things for reasons. I'm not going to get too far into that because that I don't think it will be, but it could be spoilers. But yeah, so Saravok, went on a murderous rampage. Prexen and Saravok have fought before.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, it's just that he didn't win this time.
Oof.
I refuse. I refuse to accept that as canon.
That he lost a
That
fight to Saravok.
That Saravok won against Prexen.
Isn't Saravok like a bit of a badass?
Isn't Prexen a bit of a badass?
I mean, that's fair.
Oh, they're having a.
I never heard of Saravok beating a god or an archdevil before.
Prexen lost the Sword of Zariel. He's not that strong anymore. He's only a level 12 when he would have been jumped because his level got reset for Baldur's Gate 3, and then he only goes up to level 12 in that.
Mm.
And also, he has no tadpole.
As a fanboy, I call bullshit.
I love your fanboys for my character.
Andrew, I have a question that's kind of relevant for Eva Ruin.
Okay, Eva Ruin, yeah.
Are we taking a magic item with us as we go, or?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So out of
I
curiosity,
love this question.
would it be out of the realm of possibility for Tree to leave the Critical Role universe with the Jewel of Three Prayers still on him?
Oh shit. That's a
They
lore.
left it with them. People walked away with it.
That's a lore question. We need to get to the end of Call the Netherdeep, and then we'll see the
Okay.
choices that you make.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be real, if we somehow manage to keep that thing, Tree might walk away with it.
Daniel and Hunter, I think, are not going to be coming in tomorrow.
Oh, that's sad.
So I don't know what the situation is going to be. Daniel might still come in, but we'll have
Yep.
to see.
I think Kai's there, and then we always have seat fillers. So
Last week I forgot if I said I was gonna join tomorrow, but something had come up, so I wouldn't be able to swing in either ways.
Sag.
Understood.
Question. On start playing, you're just changing like the name and the art, right? Like the sign up is still like the same thing.
No, I
No?
can't. I had to do a whole new sign up, a whole new template.
Tell me to DM me when that's up, so I can A, obviously sign up, and B, so I can send it to my cousin and be like, hey, if you're gonna join, it's a now or never thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
For some reason, I don't know why this completely slipped my mind, but I never put signups on the Discord, which
That's
is
funny.
pretty goofy. So I'm gonna make like a schedule signups on the Discord, and people can join through there. And I'll at you, obviously.
Yes, do that for me as well, please.
Of course, of course.
I never get updates from Start Playing. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah, it's like an email, and
Yep.
maybe it goes to the junk folder. No, if I'm contacting you about games, it's through Discord or TikTok, because we talk on TikTok often enough.
Yeah. When it comes to RPG things, you know the small fish that follow sharks around?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me with Patrick. Where he goes to an RPG, if I can help it, I generally try to follow.
And he doesn't want to stay if I leave.
Yeah, that was weird when you were moving, and then Joe was in the party, and you weren't in the party. I was like, Joe, do you feel weird? Is this different?
Truth be told, it was a lot lonelier, but otherwise.
Oh, I'm gonna tell them.
He's
Okay.
right there.
Tell them all.
I was going to throw it out there real quick, Andrew, by the way.
Yeah.
Jotani has a 21 AC as a default.
God damn!
Good.
He can get up to 24. Because
Good.
he has his shifter race bonus beast hide for 1 minute. He goes beast hide. He gets 1 AC and 6 plus D6 temp HP, I think it was. And if he goes into his Lycan form, he gets another 2 AC, so he can get bumped up to 24 AC.
Christ.
Gotta go look back over my stuff.
He wears
Oosh.
medium armor.
Medium.
He wears werewolf armor.
So
Oh.
I need to figure out what I'm going to do for denser weapon and armor wise. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard, all things considered, but
you will have enough money because the game gives you an insane amount of money to start with. You will have enough money for straight up plate mail when you start the game.
oh, those fools!
For which game?
Chains of Asmodeus.
Oh, you know something that dawned on me too, like the fact that that Lythe didn't know that the Jonesy died.
Yeah.
So it's like he was trying to leave half of that money to her, right, in case if anything did happen to him.
Stupid fucking dragon got it.
She's out like approximately 6,000 gold.
That stupid fucking dragon.
Andrew was like allergic of letting you and letting Jonesy and Lythe have a happy fucking relationship, man.
I mean,
oh my
I
god!
was begging for it. I was begging for death basically towards the end there.
Literally messaged me saying, "Kill me."
It's my job. Hey, that's my job. Don't do
I
that.
don't want to take the freaking credit. That's not fair.
Hey, out of curiosity, Andrew, why does Jotani keep getting information? I just realized I keep getting information about the Wednesday game. We're not live anymore, correct?
No, we're fully live.
We are? Okay, so